remember that.
Hi guys. Joseph has lost his phone in his recliner somewhere, and I'm trying to help diffuse the situation. So sorry. Also, I'm running late because I just kept watching YouTube reels. Do you need help, Boo? You want me to call it? Give me 1 second, guys. I have to do a life-saving situation here. I have to call JoJo's phone. If I can go to recents, Joseph, and call. Put him on speaker and see what he said. It is ringing now. Yeah, it's in the chair. Okay. You got it? You're welcome. It's never a dull moment in the household. I almost said our last names. I didn't though. He was trying to get out of here before I got started, and then he literally got down like 3 steps. He goes, "Where's my phone?" I was like, probably in the chair still, thinking it just fell out of his pocket. Like, but the sides, they can fall way down in there, like behind the cushion, basically. Yes, the House of Hoppen. What? Hoffenstetter Studelduker. Whatever. Right? Okay, so hi guys, welcome to the show. Okay, so I need to apologize for my face. I did not change my razor. Or like, did you just see that? Like, I just flung this like I had pigtails. Oh my god, what am I? Oh, what if I just wore this whole thing and like I'm talking and I'm like playing with my braids? Help! All right, so what was I even gonna say? Okay, first things first. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late getting started on today's stream. I was literally sitting here ready to go. I've got my drink, I've got my face on. Oh, we're gonna talk about my face in a second. I was just watching YouTube reels, and I'm sitting there like pulling more of them up and just watching them. And I've got this monitor over here with the music, but I've been sitting here like updating mods on Nexus and everything. And finally, Joseph looks over and goes, "Baby, are you going to stream?" I was like, yeah. Do you need to turn off the TV? He goes, "No, it's been off for a while." He goes, "It's 4:06," and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure, no problem." Oh. So the thing I was gonna say about my face is, I'm really sorry. I know I cut myself right here. I did not change I haven't changed my razor head in a while. It's, you know, you take the head off, you put a new razor blade, razor head. Is it a head or a blade? Anyway, I haven't changed it in a while, and I was in a hurry. Actually, I wasn't in a hurry. I just, for whatever reason, I just didn't change it. And so, yeah, my face isn't its best, especially under here. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, maybe I'll just wear this today. There's nothing wrong with my hair. My hair's actually good today. I mean, I say good. Good is subjective, okay? It's like art. Art is subjective, okay? Who are you to objectify my subjectivity? Okay, so, I actually am gonna wear it, and not because of the hair. It's actually cold. Like, we're running our heat, and it's just cold. It wasn't this cold this morning, but it rained, and then the temperature just plummeted. So, yeah, it's been very cold the last couple of days. It feels like it's colder now than it was when it snowed. My heart goes out to anyone who lives in a snow state or country. Like, I can't live like that. It's beautiful. I'm not saying it's not. Look at what I'm wearing. I'm wearing full, like, I'm wearing cold weather gear, right? Like, I am suited up. Now, to be fair, once we get playing the game today, I'll probably get warm and pull my sleeves up, or even put on something else completely different. Today's our long stream for this week. Excuse me. It's been a day. What's funny is, like, on the one hand, what's up, Blue? It's good to see you. How's my favorite? You're all my favorites. I can't do that. I can't be like, oh, this one's more favorite than this one. No, you guys are all my favorites. You're all my children. Gather around and I will tell you the gospel. And the gospel is, A, I'm out of breath, and B, I'm tired. I'm always so tired lately. Part of that is my day job. It's not really the busy part of the year, but, you know, we've only ever just lost people for the last 4 years, and they've only ever given that work to us. And so we've been like just pushing. So let me turn this music off, and then move this over here like so. Yeah, that works. What are you up to today, Blue? It's so good to see you in here. I'm so glad that you've decided to come and hang out with me today. Today is my last Wednesday of a 3-day week. I'm still going to be streaming on Wednesdays regardless, but it's my last 3-day week, as you know. And so, like, I'm a little sad about it, but I'm also very excited for it as well, if that makes sense. I know that's kind of a weird way of saying, but I don't know. I just feel some kind of way about it, you know? Checking something real quick. Okay, all right, I'm launching the game, and I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Oh, that's so good. In a good way. I made a friend of mine cry today. Oh no. Etched the 4 Hogwarts houses in Dobby into a glass, which they didn't know they was going to get. Oh, that was so nice. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I need friends like that. No, actually, I have really good friends like that. My friends Casey and Dayton, I know you guys have heard me talk about them a million times. They tend to go out with me on my birthday. Me and Joseph, we used to do this thing where we would invite a bunch of people, and that's still fun. It is my day. I don't really do my day ever during the holidays and stuff. I tend to kind of, you know, retreat into the scenery, but for my birthday, for the first umpteen years, Joseph and I would just do a little something, and then his mom would come by, and I love his mama to death. She's so sweet. She's the first parent I've ever had give me birthday money after I was grown. I mean, I never had birthday money as a child. I barely ever had birthdays as a child. But, like, it's so weird. Like, she gives me a card with money in it, and I'm like, I'm 40 years old, you know? Like, I'm appreciative because it's nice money. But I'm just like, it's weird. It not in a bad way. It's just, I don't know. I have a really hard time, like, as a kid growing up, if somebody even gave me a quarter, it was like there were strings attached. So like, I have a really hard time with that. But I mean, I'm appreciative and grateful, and I love his mama to death. She's so sweet. She's one of those that just. I was so afraid that she was going to be one of those who was going to hate me instantly. And instead, she treats me like one of her own, and I just adore that woman. She's so sweet. Alright, so if we can just remember to actually play the game, that would be great. Now, I was just telling Joseph, because he asked me what I was streaming today, and I decided to use the book that I showed off on my last stream as a prop. So it's going to just hang out here today. And since I'm not wearing my actual shirt with the same, you know, Dragonborn emblem, you know, it works. But yeah, I told him we were playing Skyrim, and that we had picked up 2 quests. One was to kill bad guys in a cave, and the other was to kill bad guys in another cave. I can't quite remember which ones they were. I know we have to go. We're right up by the Guardian Stones. We have to go in here. I remember this. The other one was like way over here in Silver Gloom Mine. I don't even remember who gave us these quests. Oh, okay, so this one here, I do remember. We picked this one up from the Jarl of Falkreath. But this one here, I don't recall who gave us that. But we'll know when we get there, won't we? Alright, so, in fact, last time we played, we fast traveled here, and there was a little sketchbook sitting right here up against the Warrior Stone. And we looked in it, and it was just full of, like, it looked like artist renderings of places in the game. I'm fine with that. And, oh, I forgot to tell you guys this. So today, you guys remember how my speaker on this side over here kind of, it didn't fully stop working, but it wasn't working the way it should. It was very, very quiet, and it was like real crackly, and so I went and bought new speakers. Well, it's a good thing that I had them. Oh, this here, this is my earphones. They come in this little pouch. It looks like a drug pouch. It's not, I promise. It's just earphones, foldable earphones. I take these with me to work, and then when I get home, I bring them up here because when I'm not streaming and I want to like game or listen to music while I research things for the stream, Joseph is usually behind me in the chair, and so he's watching TV, so I use my earphones so we can both spend time together and be in here. And they go up in this little pouch. Love that thing. Love that thing. I'm gonna have to get another pair. See, what happened was, I used to keep them at work in my little, you guys don't know what I do, so I can't even explain it to you, but I used to have this little area with all my stuff, this little cabinet, and I used to keep them there. Somebody went there and stole them. Oh, I was pissed. They didn't cost that much. They were like $20. And that includes shipping. So I ordered another pair, and that's them. But I'm thinking about ordering another pair so I can keep this pair just sitting up here, and then the other one goes to work with me. What do you guys think? Alright, so we are in God mode, we're about to be in sneak mode, and we're about to go kill people in Embershine Mine. We have to get Runil's, we're here not just to kill the bad guys, we're actually here to get Runil's notebook. Runil is the priest of Arcade. I'm trying to remember. Wait. So it's over here. I thought, wait, there's gonna be a bad guy. I just know it. Right? I thought there were bad guys. I thought there was at least one bad guy. Oh, there's a bad guy. Not anymore. I honestly didn't think I was going to get him in one shot. Sometimes there's two, but we got the one. I've started doing this thing where okay, so my normal playstyle, you guys, whether I'm streaming or not streaming in Skyrim, is as soon as I discover a cave, immediately go in and clear it, because it's fun adventure. And you can do that with quite a few of them. Some of them are just fluff caves, as I call them, or filler caves. They're just adventure. But I've kind of stopped doing that, and oh, thank you, Monsieur. It's nice to see you, by the way. Monsieur Bao. How are you doing today, sweetie? It's good to see you, by the way. What I was going to say is, though, oh, wait, this is another one that has dynamic lighting. You can actually grab all of the torches to make it darker. Now, I am currently using my ENB on max, basically, so it's not that dark, because I can't see. I can't see very well. But the game doesn't know it's not dark enough, and so if I'm sneaking and it's still pretty bright, the bad guys won't see me. Monsieur Frog. He's actually not with... yeah, he's not with me today. Hobby's not with me. He's downstairs with Joseph. Daddy Joseph is, Daddy Joseph is downstairs doing laundry, I believe, and he took the kids downstairs with him. Hoppy is part tree frog anyway, so he likes being by the washing machine. He likes the water. He likes to pretend he's in a very violent pond. Where did I shoot him, actually? In the shield. I shot him in the... Oh. Sorry, I'm not trying to get, you know, in trouble. Didn't realize I was going to point my camera right at his tender vittles. I'll grab these mushrooms and I'll leave that man's mushroom alone. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Now. No, I'm not gonna look. Anyway, no, what I was gonna say is, yeah, he's got the kids with him. So I'm frogless today. The only kind of mascot I have with me today is my froggy hat, I guess. We're well, actually. Well, I say that. I probably shouldn't tell you guys because you are gonna roll your eyes and be like, "Oh, not this." This poor guy. So the other night, I told Joseph I was concerned about going to sleep because my hair was wet, and I was like, "I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be everywhere, and chances are, with as cold as it is, I'll end up getting sick." Well, guess who's getting sick? And let me just say this, if I have to suffer, you all are going to suffer along with me. Okay, my cord here. Oh, that's what I was talking about, my speakers. I put my new speakers up, and let me tell you something. These things are popping. They are working. Before, when I got home, this is how I knew the other one had finally went out. I sat down and I turned on some music, and because I was straightening up, and this one here sounded fine. But that one over there was... And I was like, it really doesn't sound like it's doing anything now. Picked it up, put it right to my ear. Like, to my ear, turn the music up, nothing. No pops, no clicks, no scratches, no static, no music. So I was like, damn it, it finally died. Thank God I went ahead and I had already bought new speakers. So I got to install them, and they're freaking working, dude. Bye. I love sniping. I shot him in the shield as well. To be fair, it's smart to run around corners in Skyrim with a shield. But really, if we're being honest, what good is that even doing? That's not the one, is it? No, it's this one. How's my... I'm going to ask you guys, how's the volume? Let me see. Can I get... Trying to get... Whoop, nope, got it. If it's not loud enough, I can turn it up. I'm not really the master bowman, but I'm pretty good at it. I'll say that. Okay, so Runel's notebook is in there. I was thinking for some reason... Wait. I can actually just... Boop! I want that last one. There we go. I mean, I'm not being funny, but like, I can actually steal half the shit through this little opening. Would it be cool if they added more of that kind of stuff in Skyrim? Like, okay, just hear me out. In the not Skyrim, I meant the next Elder Scrolls game. But say you're running around in like a city or something, or like a little hamlet. You could go up to a house and open its shutters quietly and either like jump in and get in that way, or just reach in and grab things. Or like, say for instance, they had a fresh pie that they just baked, you know, cooling on the windowsill. Nom 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 nom. That would be okay. I don't think anyone has ever thought of that. I think I'm the first person to think of that. Oh, I remember this. I remember last time I came through here on stream, I think it was, I shot the person. I think there's supposed to be, yeah, I see you. Shit, I don't think I shot him in the chair, did I? We're about to. Gotcha, boonch. Okay, so, I think that, yes, I want more immersion. Now, I like the idea of, like, survival mechanics, like, you know, oh, you jumped in the water that's cold, so now you're chilled, you move slower, you swing your axe slower, you could get frostbite or hypothermia and potentially die. I like stuff like that. I don't like where, one swing of the axe depletes your entire stamina and, you can only swing it like once in a fight, and then like if they hit you, they take half or more of your health. That does not make the game fun. I know there are some people that find that kind of play style really fun and immersive, and that's all well and good, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, this guy scared me. This guy sitting here scared me after I killed him. Just looking to see if there's anything in here that I can take. Apparently not. You know what, just for that, I'm taking your other torch. You may not have life, but you will have darkness. Wait. For some reason I was thinking this was a different cave. Ooh, hello, that's a unique plate right there. Yeah, imagine. Shit. That is not what I meant to do. Oh, damn it. Go back that way. Go back that way. You can sometimes trick. Well, not that one. Wait, is he dead?
Found you.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I got his ass. So I didn't mean to do that. Too much realism, like simulator stuff, is too nerdy for the general play. Yeah, it is. It is, but like I do like a few nods to immersion. Like I've actually played with immersion mods before. Like I like the Hunterborn one because it would make sense that I hate when like you kill an animal in a game, right? And like you go to loot something from it and it'll have something like one piece of meat and maybe like a wolf fur, right? That makes sense to have that, but you would obviously get more than one piece of meat. You would get bone. You would get alchemy ingredients. But I hate when like I kill a wolf, right? And then I go to loot and it'll have like a ruby or 3 gold or a piece of imperial armor. I'm like, that does not make sense. That does not make sense. It does not make sense. So I like the idea of Hunterborn because it allows you to clean your kills and get like a realistic amount. And also, and it can be, oh, the Bad Lights of Hatred. Hello, that's new. I like that it's tailorable. It's not like one setting. It used to be. But now you can actually go in there and like, you can make it super immersive or just where you just get like a, you know, just the perks of it. Like, and also with Hunterborn, it has the, oh, I got his fishing rod. I touched his rod. I need to stop. But I like that you can use, it gives you like this new crafting line called Scrimshaw. and you can take the bones and beaks and claws and feathers and stuff and carve them into jewelry, and the jewelry actually has its own buffs. Like there's one that's like a ring or a knife or something that you can use, and it'll allow you to harness more skin or furs, excuse me, and another one will allow you to harness more meats, and then there's one that allows you to see in the night, you know, and then there's some that like do more damage at night, stuff like that. You know, I really like stuff like that. I would say, yeah, absolutely. I would say it'd be really cool if like Bethesda, in the making of the next Elder Scrolls and Fallout game, and even Starfield, that when they're making the next installment, they go on Nexus, and I've said this before, and they look up the most downloaded mods of all time, like the top 10 or the top 20 or something, and they try to see if there's a way to incorporate that kind of thinking. I'm not saying rip the mod off, but you know, like, or even better yet, get in touch with the mod authors and be like, well, what prompted you? What was lacking in the game that made you think of this, you know, that sort of thing. But it would behoove them to like look at mods that are being used the most and be like, you know, this is what people really want in these games. You know, it's one thing if like someone wants to put like Thomas the Train instead of dragons. That there's no way. That's just stupid. But like, for instance, immersion mods or better graphics or different sound effects or just something that streamlines something that they thought was a good idea, but the gamers who are playing it for the umpteenth playthrough are like, no, we didn't like that. You know, a lot of people tend to go for, and I'll tell you some of the biggest mods out there, what people tend to download the most. People tend to download the most, and we're not going to go with like graphics mods because everyone downloads those. That's a must. I'm talking about like optional stuff. The ones that people tend to download the most are, of course, going to be new lands, new quests, that sort of thing, and that makes sense. But the mod that adds the missive boards and the notice boards and stuff near like inns and stuff that gives you extra quests. If Blizzard just put something like that into the game and it would spawn in like radiant quests that would rotate randomly and just throw random quests out, that'd be a big way to add longevity to the game without having to install mods. Also, big time immersion mods. Big time immersion mods. Like, people love immersion. And especially in games like Fallout and Skyrim, because they're built in these big, massive, you know, expansive worlds that, you know, they tend to add a lot of their depth and detail through its characters and its stories. That's great. We want more of that, yes. But little details, like, for instance, I don't know, like, imagine, this is nuts and kind of stupid, but just for the sake of fun, let's say, you know, they already have, like, were animals, like, they have, werewolves, werebears, werepanthers, but what about wereskeevers or werespiders, where you could get bit by one and just, like, maybe a 10% chance you could, like, catch a disease like lycanthropy, but instead it's like spiderthropy or something. Like when the full moon's out, you lose control and you turn into a spider or a skeever or, I don't know, a slaughterfish or something like that. It sounds stupid, and it kind of is, but at the same time, it'd be cool for them to add like stuff, a little bit of whimsy to the game. Like Oblivion and Morrowind had a lot more of it. Spellcrafting, we've talked about that one. I don't really feel the need to go back into that again. But I think that it would behoove Bethesda to look at the most downloaded mods on the Nexus, see what people love the most about them, what their reasoning is for downloading it. Some people tend to only download mods because they're the coolest mods, and like influencers talk about them. I like trying out mods and having mods in my load order that a lot of people don't have, but they speak to me and my crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I think I just stand by that. And you know what's crazy is, like, for the amount of times that they've re-released Skyrim, I felt like they did a massive disservice to Skyrim and Fallout when they released their anniversary edition of Skyrim and the next gen update for Fallout, because people were expecting the no, how do I say this? They weren't expecting it to just be the same thing with some more content. We love that, don't get me wrong, we love the idea of having content, more content, you know, but sometimes on a game that's as old as this is, and they say, you know, we're gonna release, you know, an anniversary edition, an updated version, we're thinking, oh, we're not going to have to download and install as many graphical enhancement mods. They're gonna do something with the engine. They're gonna add multiplayer finally. That's something that people have been, oh my god, that is something that people have been losing their minds to get into the game. And they, oh, I didn't mean it. Every time I do that, remove it. I meant to go to a peddler's misfortune. Oh, do I want to know? I've discovered it. I think the peddler's misfortune is actually just a dead, like some peddler got killed and his shit got stolen. Yeah, that is a way off yet. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Okay, so we're going, wait, not there. We're going, is that it? Silver glue mine, it's this way. Okay. I feel like I'm about to be attacked. I'll pull my bow out just in case. I'm a badass with this bow. I'm not Legolas or anything, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with it. But I could talk about either WoW or Skyrim till I'm blue. Oh, shit. Shit on me. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Okay, there we go. We got him. I don't know who they were attacking. I kind of feel bad for whoever they were attacking. Maybe it was a goat or something. You know what? I don't want to, but I'm going to take all their armor because I'm still... Oh, hello. There is a arrow right here. So someone was shooting at them. Steel arrow. Oh, it was... I don't like this. I don't like taking their dignity. I think those are Stormcloaks or Imperials. Oh, wait. He took that arrow to the face. Hello. It's just, my Dragonborn museum is, I actually need the Imperial set too. Damn it. I don't like doing this. Because there's a regular set and then there's like a more, like a bigger, you know, like a heavier set of Imperial. I don't want to do that. I didn't like taking their dignity. I got him! I heard it! I got that deer! It'd be, you know, it'd be crazy. It's if we go over this hill and I didn't kill the deer, but there was like a squirrel or some shit. There's no squirrels in the game, but like rabbit or something, and I killed a rabbit instead. That would be hilarious, first of all. Oh, I did get it. I want some of the stuff also that, and I know this is wishful thinking, but it could happen because it's been happening. What if they take some of the stuff from ESO and cut it into the next Elder Scrolls game? Like, for instance, Antiquities. That would be really cool. Like, there is something like that in the game now due to the legacy of the Dragonborn mod that we've been going through. They've included their little archaeology thing. I could be cleaning this gear while I talk. But I want something like that where you can make antiquities. And I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'll talk about it every time I talk about things they can do to the game to make it cooler and or better. Tentable armors. They have that in the ESO as well. But not only tentable armors, but oh wait, who's here? Who is this? It's like, oh, Thunderstone Camp. Hello. Okay, that's stealing. Is that stealing? That is not stealing. Okay. So, tentable armors, and then, just like in the Fallout series and the Starfield series, I think the next Elder Scrolls game should have somewhat limited moddable weapons and armor. Like, for instance, if you're going to have an axe or a sword equipped, you should be able to use a sharpening stone to maybe temporarily increase your base damage. For like an hour or two, you do like an extra couple of points of oh, hello, Mr. Elk. Right, he took it to the dome. He took it to the dome. That's not an elk, that's a unicorn, and I swear I just heard the little buzzing sound. Oh, I see a banner right there. And if, for instance, you're using a mace or a club, you could use like weight stones to increase your swing speed or heft, that sort of thing. If you're using like a bow and arrow, I don't know what you would do, like add, I don't know, some kind of weird fletching or something. I don't know how you would increase the damage with a bow and arrow. I really don't know. I like that at a later time they added crossbows. They added that in the Dawnguard DLC. That's fine. Crossbows is fine, but we're also at a point where you could... Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that, guys? There it goes. My, yeah, multiplayer is a big one. Multiplayer is a big one. What's funny is, and I might be wrong, but I want to say the team that was trying to add multiplayer hit several roadblocks, and I don't think any of them were, like, technological setbacks. There were a few technological ones, but I want to say, did they get hit with, like, legal stuff, like cease and desists? I could be wrong, but I swear I remember reading somewhere that cease and desists were part of it. I might be wrong on that. I could be completely wrong. You guys notice how my frame rate just jumped? I love going into, oh, hello. Interior instances always give you a much higher frame rate because you're in a much smaller world, so to speak. Each inside that you have to like load screen into, that's an instance, and that's like, it's a little tiny world basically with its own rules and whatnot. I know that bitch is back there, and I want her to walk back out so I can shoot her. Sounds like she's mining for ore though. You're not talking to yourself now, are you? And I know that people are very, it's a very divisive thing about AI. Now, here's the way I think about it. Okay, so using AI, right? Using AI to profit off of someone else without paying them is wrong. But if you use AI that to make, like, for instance, say for instance you wanted to create a bunch of quest content for the game, right? And you didn't have voice actors, and so you were going to use AI to voice it, right? Sampling a person's, I did not mean to take that, but I guess I can take all this stuff now then, I wasn't thinking. Sampling someone's voice and then using that to create entire new lines of dialogue in AI, I don't think is right. Now, for instance, if you were to, I don't know, use an actual computer-generated voice and voiced your lines that way, you're not taking money away from people who voice lines to begin with. You're just using a computer generated voice. That right there is fine. I feel like, I mean, I may be speaking from ignorance, and if I am, I really am sorry. Now, for instance, you've got people who have voiced stuff specifically so it can be used in AI, and they've signed the license for all of that, and they get some cut somehow. Again, that's fine. I feel like as long as people are being compensated for their work and they're being paid, you know, what they deserve and are worth, I'm behind it. I don't mind AI so much then. Damn, they're just ignoring the shit out of me. Arrow to the butthole. So again, like I said, I feel like there should be. Oh, did I take? I didn't take his armor. I thought I did. I feel like there should be strict guidelines, and if you're caught using it in a manner that you're not supposed to be using it, you should be stripped of the program. And like, now, okay, I will say this: if someone's using AI the correct way, I still say that because, well, I mean, unless you sign up for some kind of like creators program, I still feel like mods should be free. That being said, every mod author who works on mods and they have their content on like Nexus Mods or Bethesda.net or anything like that, or in the Creations Club. Now the Creations Club, I feel like if they sign a contract to get paid for X amount of mods, they should. But if someone is on Nexus Mods or something, you know, those mods are free. That being said, I feel like every creator should have a Patreon, and that way they can make money if they want, you know. I believe the way it works now is, if you want to pay a mod author for their hard work, you can donate to them via Nexus. I don't do that, and I'll tell you why. I would rather go to their Patreon page and pay them, right? Because when you make donations to them, and I'm not saying it's wrong to donate to them on Nexus. If you want to do that, do that. Help these people. They put a lot of time and effort and hard work into their creations. But while Nexus is hosting their mod, they could do the same thing on a private site as well. They could have their own site. I might be stuck. I just realized. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not stuck. Maybe I can get back. Yeah, I can. Okay. I was so afraid. I was not, because you couldn't walk under this bridge. I was so afraid. Hello. I want this fucking. I got him. I got him. Anyway, I just want to make sure that the person who makes these mods, you know, if I want to give them money, they get all the money I give them, not a percentage of it. I hate that. Now, that being said, with Patreon, they generally tend to also get a percentage, but I believe the percentage is higher than if Twitch or Bethesda.net or anybody else gives them, you know, a cut of their money. Now, I don't know really exactly how much I would get if, like, I made so much and then Twitch gave me my percentage, because I haven't made any money. But I believe that if I was to upload something like, or if I was to even have a Patreon for my channel, which I'm thinking about, just saying, I believe the percentage I would get is a little bit better than what Twitch or anybody. That's why most people nowadays have a Patreon, because they make more money on their Patreon than they do anywhere else. I might even set up like one of those coffee links where it's like, you know, you can send me $3 to go get a coffee or something, which I'm gonna just say this: if you're at Starbucks, $3 ain't gonna get you nothing but a freaking glass of ice. Did that cheese just jump on its own? Is that what just happened? Okay, the bad guys... Okay, there's another door. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I don't really know enough to make super informed decisions about the whole situation, modding and all that. But that being said, I do feel like people should be able to be reimbursed for their work. Why are these things hanging? There's something going on here. There's just water in it. I wonder if I could fish in that. That'd be interesting. I feel like there should be more story to this mine, and there's just not enough. And there's a cup just sitting here. Okay. The overgloomed cavern. He's looking right at me. I feel bad now. Not bad enough to not shoot him in the face, but I did feel bad. I did feel bad for like a hot second. Did you guys hear that? There's a bear in here. I hear a bear. I heard a bear. I heard it. Oh, you guys see that? There's trees. I'm coming up on like a big cavern. What kind of ore is this? Silver ore. Oh, that would make sense. What the? Whoa. I don't see the bear anywhere. What if this guy is the bear? What if he's a werebear? Oh, I hear him. I hear the bear. I just don't see the bear. Wait, yes I do. Yes I do. Yes I do. Kill the bear. Oh, he's a bad bear. Where's he coming from? Oh! Damn it. Okay, okay, okay. We're switching. This went left. I was not ready for this at all.
Oh, I heard something.
I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, yes, yes I can. Die, motherfucker, die. Die. Come on, Mr. Bear. I'm ready for you, you little snuggle-looking fool. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay, well, if you want to play, let's play. Banterclaw. Wait. Banterclaw. Was he really the guy in bear form? Okay, we're about to see in a minute. Let me loot these guys. Got nothing on him. What about this guy? He's got some gold and a battle axe and an orcish dagger. I'll take that. What am I here for exactly? Let's see. What am I here for exactly? Just kill the leader of Silvergloom Mine. Okay, so is Banterclaw the leader? Is that what's going on? Also, there's a lot of freaking alchemy ingredients in here. I need to really stop and smell the roses for a second. Oh wait, is he further in? Oh, he's in further. So this was just like an introduction to the bad guys in here. Great. I feel great about that, don't you guys? I'm like picking every flower before I go clean the Banterclaw. The fuck is a Banterclaw? This has got to be mod content. I believe I picked this up from, I don't even know who I picked it up from, honestly. Maybe there was actually a better way of doing this. Too late now, isn't it? Wait, my sneak is increased. Oh, he's sleeping! Wait. Can I perform Sandman kills? Do I have Sandman kills? That's what I need to know. I need to go to sneak. Assassin's Blade, is this it? Not necessarily. What's sneak attack? Okay, so pickpocket, Durzel Grambach. What's he got? Silver. Wait, can I just read it? I can just read it. The foreboding presence that lurks within this mine weighs heavily upon my soul. 2 of my crew ventured into the depths below, drawn by the allure of untold riches. Yet they've not returned for 3 days now. Fear grips my heart as I contemplate their fate, lost in the labyrinthine tunnels, or worse, claimed by whatever malevolent force dwells within. Despite my urging, the remaining crew members refuse to search for their missing comrades. Strange voices echo near the waterfall, haunting whispers that chill the very marrow of our bones. Some claim to have glimpsed a ghostly figure draped in white linen traversing the distant ledge. A harbinger of doom, perhaps, or a specter warning us of impending peril. In an effort to safeguard ourselves from whatever sinister forces inhabit this mine, I've taken the precaution of sealing both the entrance and the exit to the storage room. It is my fervent hope that this barrier will ward off any unwelcome intrusions, sparing us from the wrath of whatever dwells in the shadows below. Yet in the depths of my soul, I cannot shake the feeling that our sanctuary is but a fragile refuge against the malevolence that lurks beneath. Only time will tell if our precautions will be enough to protect us from the horrors that lie in wait. First of all, if this is a mod, that is so beyond masterfully written, I can't even say it. Second of all, holy shitballs. Is this the... Wait, I don't think it is, but is this the if it's not mod content, this could very well be the dungeon where you find the Pale Lady and the Ghost Blade. I could be wrong. It's sounding a bit like it. And it's how much to steal? 51% chance to steal, 51. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just pull my dagger. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, that so did not work. That didn't work at all. Oh! It didn't work, but I still got him. No big deal. Okay, so, okay. Again, okay, so, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and take our medicine, because I keep squirming around because I'm hurting. I don't have to pee right now. I'm squirming around because I'm hurting. This is gonna help with the pain. And I gotta take this off because I'm getting hot. Oh. I done pulled my sleeves up. I done got hot. My blood done got pumping. Okay. So, I'm gonna take his dignity. I don't want to, but he's got like the full outfit. And this is gonna go to, I hate doing that. I really do. I hate doing that. But that's gonna go to my my museum. Ooh, a flawless ruby. That's all he's got in there? I mean, if that's all he's got, that's all he's got. Alright, so I think there's more content to this dungeon than we originally thought because of that note that we just read. And I know I said recently that I was gonna cool it on all the looting, but some of this stuff was like good loot. Pretty much everything I've found, like a fish barrel, you take everything out of a fish barrel. You do. Why wouldn't you? It's cooking mats. Alright, so that is not what I meant to do. But I'm gonna take all this stuff anyway. Who's moving out there? I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. I actually worked most of the day the other day without my glasses because I had a really bad headache. And this wasn't caused by the weather, even though we are having weather right now. These earphones are really good. It's just I wear them over my beanie, right? And I also have my glasses in. And what that does is the tightness of the beanie and the earphones push my ears up against my glasses for hours, to the point where they make my ears start aching from the imprint of the glasses. So I walk around without my glasses sometimes at work, so I can wear my beanie and my earphones a little bit longer. And it works. It's just then I can't see anything. So I've been walking around at my day job a lot this past week like this, like trying to like see, and I feel like the squinting has given me headaches and wrinkles. Let's not forget the wrinkles. And I guess since we're gonna continue down this path, we're gonna continue sniping. Now I do recall when we entered the first part of this, before we came into this area, that we came across a locked little room with some swag in it. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this already. I don't like this already. And it said I needed a key. I already don't like this. Even if it ends up being Falmer, I don't like it. So they call this the storage room. I see why. There's stuff stored in it. I hear something. Not sure what. I'm like speed looting. Okay, so there was something in here. Oh, there's another one. I ain't playing with that. I'm not playing with that at all. I don't like them coming out of the ground. Can I just say that? I don't like them coming out of the ground. It's decent loot. I just don't like it. I may not... Oh, God. I don't like scary stuff, and I feel like this is too scary for me. I mean, it's one thing if, like, they're, like, laying down on a slab, or they just stand around or patrol, but these fuckers are coming out of the ground. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And they're pretty quiet, actually. Oh, I don't like it when they come out of the ground. Can you fucking die, please? He took like 4 arrows. The first one. I don't like that. 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 You guys should see me attempting to watch a scary movie or something. I want to be like, it's funny, but for me, it's just trauma. Also, this may not... Okay, now... I will say this. It's beautiful. I'm so freaking scared. Oh, it looks like we have to go down. said something about the waterfall. Voices or something beyond the waterfall. Oh, there's a body right there. Okay, there's one of the guys. Holy crapo. Fucking die, goddammit. Okay, I don't like this at all. And I don't like you. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I need that bow that draws really fast. I think it's called Zephyr or something. Bandit Outlaw. Okay. He ain't got nothing on him. It sounds like I got the clearing noise. Oh wait, there's a door there. There's a body there. These poor guys. They're just trying to be bandits. Now, to be fair, we all know bandits aren't the nicest people. But still, if I go down here, am I gonna really regret this? Am I? Will I or won't I? Shall I or shan't I? And if I have to go into that water, oh, it's game over. I'm not joking. You guys know how I'm about dark, deep, dark water. Oh. I think I have to go in the water. Me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't. There's a bone in the water. That's it. Okay, thank God. Okay, thank God. Thank God, thank God. Oh. I'm trying, there we go. I'm trying to get the moss and whatnot. There's a lot of, like, alchemy ingredients in this place. And I can, got that one. I can't get the others unless I jump into the water again. I don't want to go in that water again. I don't like that. I just don't. I could no-clip around and grab everything, but I just don't feel like it. Alright, so wait, what was up here? There was literally nothing up here? I feel like it's blocked off. Open door! There was more. So wait, what is this door over here? Okay, just a door to the exit. So there's more. I was right. So, oh, there's a handle right here. That's what it was. There was a handle. Okay. I just want to go on record right now saying that I don't like this. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I don't trust it. There's something going on here. Trying to look behind this stuff here. Sometimes it'll let you kind of semi-clip through it and see. That's blocked off. I feel like there's something going on here. Can I get up here? I can't get up here. It won't let me. Mother freaker. Yeah, it won't let me. I think it looks like a key or something on there. I'm just grabbing everything before whatever that is going to happen happens. Oh, we got a little glimpse into the night sky. It looks like a key or something. Wait. You know what we could do? We could stop falling is what we could do. All right, let me get back up there because I have an idea. There we go. Trying to get that first, and then I thought of something. What if I get like right here, right? And then... No. Nope. Sometimes you can use arrows to knock things off these little things, but this is the one that, like... Necklace of the Gloom Mother. Okay, I see... Oh, shit! Yeah, I was right. Bitch, die. What if I... Okay, well that does work, actually. But you know what? Let's just get the hell out of here. I remember this. I've done this once before. I do remember this now. I do, because I remember being in this room and having to fight these guys. I remember this now. You know what? I just thought of something else. Not that, actually. Let's go to our magic, and I think we have flames. I think flames would be a much better use of our abilities here. Yeah, you see how fast they die to fight? Well, I say that. Doesn't look like this guy is having any part of it. On the other hand, we are leveling up our destruction. You know what? I just thought of something else. Here's something else that they could put in the next Elder Scrolls game that would help with immersion. Debuffs in combat. Like, for instance, what if you level 45? He's a level 45? What if you threw like frost instead of fire? If you threw ice magic onto someone like a skeleton and froze them, and then you could just hit them, you could just punch them or knock them over and they would just shatter when they hit the floor. I'm just saying. I'm gonna set your balls on fire if you had balls. This guy is a level 45. I would be running from him if I was not in God mode. I'm gonna keep burning him for a second because I just wanna. Alright, that's it, right? That's everyone. Okay. Back to my boat. And I'm taking all their dignity because why not? There was one more, wasn't there? This guy. And then the mother. The mother. She's got glow dust and wisp wrappings. Okay, so to whoever made this mod, I both congratulate you and say F you. Because, first of all, if I was not in God mode, I would so have destroyed myself time and time again trying to beat this shit. And it wouldn't happen. It damn sure wouldn't be happening. That's for sure. Oh, I about dropped my drink right there. Oh. Oh, he's in the bathroom. I didn't even hear him go in the bathroom. Oh my god, you guys see what I just realized? Whatever was in there could so have easily gotten out. This was the craziest one, I think. This was the craziest dungeone that we've been in so far. So freaking nuts, dude. That was so nuts. Do you know how, if I had to poop, I would be making a diamond right now with the amount of heat and pressure in my butthole. I'm not joking. I've been clenching so hard, not because I have to poop, but because of just how stressed this was. So much stress. Oh my god. Bird's eye view of that camp, which incidentally has no one in. Oh, wait. Just looking around now. Not really seeing anything else but the mine. Okay, well, we cleared it. So now we're gonna go to Falk Reef. We're gonna go to the Hall of the Dead. Yes, Queen. You know what I just thought of? No, we're not going to turn this quest in. We're not going to turn this quest in because, first of all, it's nighttime and the guy's asleep, and I don't want to mess with his sleep. Secondly, we need to get ourselves known by the Jarl first because the Jarl, after us helping him, I believe, will say, I want to make you a Thane, but in order for me to do that, you have to help my people first. Help 3 people of, I believe, Falkreath Hold or Hoffinger Hold, whatever it is. And then after that, then you can become a Thane. So before we turn in that quest, we need to turn this one in. And in order to do, we gotta walk around this shit. I don't understand what's going on with that door. I can't fix America.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
I've killed the leader of Silver Gloom Mine.
Teach them
I
to
thought
stop
he
paying me.
gave me
Here,
the...
You deserve a reward for your service.
Okay.
You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
Is there anything else you need, my Jarl?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people.
My skin's really dry, I'm sorry. It would be an honor.
On your way then.
Always put lotion carefully on your upper and lower lids. Don't get it in your eye, but so many people will lotion around their eyes, which you don't want to get lotion in your eyes, but you can lotion very carefully your lids. If you're very, very careful and very, very gentle, the skin on your eyelids is very, very thin and delicate, but it also needs moisture. Moisture. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say something. I might say it on Patreon or YouTube. I'm not gonna say it on here. Okay.
Farewell.
So now we've got the quest to keeps going. Oh God, where is it? Okay, wait. Assist the people of Falkreath. That's what I was trying to do. All right, so we're gonna turn in Runil's journal. And we're going to have to speak to Lod. I hate this, but we're going to have to. He's going to give us that damn quest to go help that damn... Oh, this is annoying. I wish this door wasn't here. I need to look at the mod I'm using because I've got a door here. This whole room is added on, is what it is. But we're gonna use the door that's intended now, not the one that was intended then. Bethesda could have done so much for the anniversary edition. God, they really could have. Okay, so, okay. Look. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find a bench to sit on, if I can freaking find a bench. I wanted to sit on a bench for a second so I could, like, oh, hello. Blue robes, cave bear pelt. Hello, I'll take that. Gold and Horker tusk. I'm not gonna take them gold robes. I don't know what this is. I really don't know. Oh, you know what? I think actually at Runil's house, he has a bench or something for me to sit on. Like outside. He's got like some kind of weird, like patio thing right here. thought there was a seat somewhere for me to sit in. First of all, I know it's hard for you guys to really keep track of where I'm going and what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to, like... I thought he had a bench or something. His house has been it's been remodeled. Like, there's additions to it and all that. Alright, so Koost isn't out here. I'm assuming Koost is asleep as well. Can I go in? It's a Hall of the Dead. So, he doesn't own it. It's not an owned home. I hear a woman. Oh, there's people in here. Hello. Hello. Can I...
Mindful. Watch it.
Can you all fucking move? How about that? Okay, okay, yeah, this house has definitely had a makeover. I'll just say that. Okay, we're gonna sit on the bench. We might sit and listen to a sermon or something. He's a priest of Arcade, right? Doesn't matter. All right, it's 9:33 p.m. We're gonna wait till 9:33 a.m. Ah!
Koost is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath.
He looks green.
Of the shrine.
I have your journal.
Thank you. It's a collection of regrets that I try not to forget. Here, I promised you this.
Now, we could have read that journal, right? We're not going to because...
Next time, then.
The journal, like he said, it is a collection of regrets. Things that he would prefer not to remember.
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
I got something else I could show you. Want to see me dance? He turned his back to me. He knew what was coming. I was going to dance for him. I'm sorry, but can I just say this? He's fine. Look at them beautiful blue eyes. Perfectly sculpted face. I mean, I don't care about the scar. That buzz cut, those eyebrows, that brick jaw. That low-rise belt. He can smash. He can hit. He can break. I don't care. Alright, so that's one person we've helped. Can we talk to the dude?
Citizen?
You know what? I'll tell you something else. Here we go. Immersion, 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 and rando encounters. How about in the next Elder Scrolls game, excuse me, they give you, like, the guards can give you, okay, hold on. You can pick up radiant quests from guards in cities. Like, for instance, go deliver a love note to a wench in a bar. Help track down a burglar who only comes out at night. Go rescue a bird or a cat or a dog or something out of a tree or out of, something out of a nettle. Something like stuff that guards in cities would have to deal with. Go help break up a drunken ball without any fatalities. Something like that. That would be a really cool addition to the random world encounters. What if you came across a guard who was, dirty? There's a whole dirty guard quest line, or was having a crisis of faith, or something like that. Like they really missed an opportunity. Oh, expert. We've unlocked reach level 25. How have I never? Because I was playing God mode, or with mods and it turns off. But I have a mod for that. But yeah, I really feel like they missed a golden opportunity. Okay, so for sneak. I'm seeing what else we got right behind you. Oh, I already looked at that, didn't I? What about? No. You know what? I think what I want to do is actually I want to work on my not alchemy. Where's it at? Lock picking. There it is, right there. And I think what I want is wax key. Because sometimes when you pick the lock of a house, right? When you go back at a later date, I think it's after 3 days or a week's time in game, or it might just be 1 day. I'm not sure. I could be making that part up. The denizens, the people who live in that house, will relock the doors at night. Hello, traveler.
What now? Need something?
She's a traveling orc. I like the fact that she has a mace. That's very orcish. Her outfit is not so orcish. But maybe she's trying to blend in a little bit so as not to be bothered. And when I bothered her, she said, "What now?" Okay, so next thing on the agenda. Oh, I was looking for grave concoctions, but I forgot. It's inside this walled-in Jarl area. It's very weird that this would be in the Jarl's area. And also, just for funsies, let's save, because I want to see where this door goes. I really do. It's bothering me. Because when I look at it, it says Open Skyrim. I want to see where it takes me. I just want to know. I gotta know. Oh! It's just a little balcony! Okay, now this is cute and I can get behind this. Thank you, but I don't need it. Hello, Isabel. She's mod content. I can tell you that right now. Just seeing what else is back here. They put a smelter. This makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Put smelters by the blacksmiths. I hate when you go to a town and it's got a blacksmith and they've got like the forge, they've got the tables and stuff, but no smelter. That's stupid. That's so stupid. I'm not gonna make the iron ingots. I'm actually gonna make steel ingots. A steel ingot. I also like how I can take armor and stuff and break it down into parts. That's something that should have already been in the game. That's something that should have already been in the game, because if you are playing World of Warcraft and you're not every expansion, but there are some expansions where they add that mechanic where you can scrap weapons and armor and stuff and get the stuff that it would take to make some of the stuff that it would take to make it. I believe there's a guy in here who will give me a
look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're
a
looking
quest. I'm assuming sometimes he's not in here.
I might have it stored away.
This guy right here, thrice bitten.
Ah, you scared me. For a second there I thought you were a hired thug.
No. Well, just a regular one.
But you're not here to kill me, right? I mean, there's people out there who want just that.
All of a sudden, I'm living in Barcelona. Who is it that wants you dead?
I probably shouldn't say this, but it makes no difference now. It's Maven Blackbriar. Now you know why I'm so scared.
Why would they want to kill you?
I used to live in Riften and do odd jobs around town. One day I decided to ask Maven's daughter if she needs any help. It turns out she's an alchemist and needs someone to fetch her ingredients. Only the things she asked me to retrieve aren't worth the trouble. Giant's toes, Daedric hearts. How in oblivion am I going to get those?
Go get them. He's not a dragonborn, that's the problem. Is Maven's daughter why you're here gathering alchemy ingredients?
Yeah, I thought maybe if I made it up to her somehow, she might forgive me. No, am I kidding? Ingun might not care, but Maven's another story.
That's true. Maven Blackbriar is a bitch. Why not just decline the request?
That's the problem. I'm the one who would ask her if she needed help.
True.
It's not just Ingun either. I have a habit of trying to please everyone, and doing all this work was driving me mad.
So, what did you do to free yourself?
I came up with this idea. I couldn't stop asking people for work, but what if they stopped accepting my requests? If I could burn that bridge, ruin it in such a way that Ingun would hate me forever, then I'd never feel tempted to ask her if she needed help.
That's a really bad way to approach any problem. Can I just say that? Burning your bridges could work, but it would have to be a spectacular fire.
I know. I had to get in the right frame of mind to do it.
Ouch.
I had to guarantee Ingun would never talk to me ever again.
And what did you do?
I wrote her a letter, but it still wasn't nasty enough. Then I met this really angry guy, Puck, in Windhelm. I just scribbled down everything he said. All I had to do was change the name.
Hold on. I want to write this down because I want to see if I can find this guy and talk to him. Puck. In Windhelm. Helped Bryce bitten with his nasty note to Ingen Blackbriar. It was Blackbriar, wasn't it? I'm writing that as a note to myself because I actually want to see if I can't find him and talk to him and see if this is just a plot device and the guy doesn't exist, and if he does, that'd be really cool. Also, why not? If the NPC is already in the game, cool. But if he's not, this opens it up to like mod content. Some modder could put Puck in the game, and then you go talk to him, and you find out the backstory of why he's so angry. Maybe it has something to do with the Blackbriars, or the Hunting Brews, or someone else entirely. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. This letter must have been incredibly nasty.
Oh, it was. I didn't even know those words even existed, or could be used in that combination. It definitely did what it was supposed to.
So what happened to the letter?
Gave it to a courier about a day ago. It wasn't until she left that I realized my mistake. I've been on pins and needles ever since.
Yeah, that was a mistake. What if I track down the courier for you?
Really? But what are you going to do? Once a letter's been handed to a courier, you can't take it back.
I'll figure something out.
Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. She was headed east, so she likely passed through Helgen. A lot of travelers stop by Iverstead before going to Riften. Maybe you can head her off there.
Maybe.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, she's got blonde hair and blue eyes.
Okay.
I know that could describe anyone, but you don't see too many female couriers around here.
Oh, that's true. I meant
That
to,
should be enough.
before I actually start my alchemy, I want to put on my alchemy stuff. I've got a circlet of major alchemy. I just want to see, wait, it's
Gonna kill me.
stamina
It's just a
region?
matter of time.
Yes. And I don't know if,
Couriers are fast, but even they have to sleep. You want your in a hurry. If
You know what,
find
I
a
need this
courier,
spider
try
egg.
to convince her
This guy
peacefully.
needs to
I
stop
don't want
talking to
any
me.
bloodshed.
35% more damage? Oh, yes, please. Oops, there we go, wait. Fortified pickpocket? Why not? I mean, it can't hurt. Fortified sneak. No. Hersine's sight. Nah, I don't need that. What does Muddle do? Any spells cast for the next 10 seconds cost double mana? No, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Thank you. What is... I think these might be... Yeah. I'm just gonna sell this stuff anyway, so I can actually just... Maybe slow? Yeah. I don't really care so much about leveling the alchemy so much as making money off of it. Nope. Weakness to fire? You know what? I'm just gonna sell what I got. I'm just trying to make a little bit of money. I don't want to make the whole thing about alchemy.
Someone new? Perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I'm gonna buy the lockpick, and I'm gonna buy all the ingredients. And then I'm going to sell some potions. Potion of slow. Yeah. 150. Dang it. That leaves her with 5 gold. Ooh! Necklace of minor smithing and ring of minor smithing. It's all about making the munties. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to get rid of that, but it's all right. I'm just looking to see what I've got on my bags. I'm gonna continue selling stuff. All right, I do want to keep the ice wraith essences, but I can get rid of some of these. Wait. 28% more, 35% more. Your poison. I don't need that. Honestly, I can just, because I can't get poisoned. I say that, watch me get poisoned eventually. Oh, only has 18 gold. Oh! Okay, I can sell her these boots that were, in fact, made for walking, and then these clothes. She has 5 gold left. I might leave her with that unless I can find something else that's worth. Oh! Hide bracers. We can get rid of that. She can keep that 1 gold.
All right then.
She's gonna have to work for 3 more years to get enough gold to like run her shop, or 3 in-game days till she respawns her gold and her stock. I'm just looking around real quick. I'm thinking. I know Laud has a quest for me. I don't care. I can, and the thing is, I can have that quest for Laud for like forever. So. Bryce bitten, once shy. Okay. So we gotta go to, I believe he said Iverstead, which is way over here in the rift. And I haven't really been there, honestly. The quickest way is gonna be through the mountains, and then we'll hang a Louis. So yeah. Also, I'm not even saying this to be funny, I really need to clean out my bags. They're really full. My neighbors are all coming home and acting silly, and by silly I mean annoying. Most of my neighbors I have nothing but love for, but there's a few that I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Am I going the wrong way? Am I in fact going? I am in fact going the wrong way. I'm going the opposite direction. Something said turn around. Turn around. I'm not gonna continue. You guys don't want to hear me sing. I know. We didn't come here for boomers singing. But I do love that song. Isn't it, hello, 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 friend. Hello, friend. Hi, friend. Hi, mean friend. It's Bonnie Tyler, isn't it? Isn't it Bonnie Tyler who sings that song? Who is that girl? Oh, that's the, Stormcloaks. We're not worried about Stormcloaks. We're not here for Stormcloaks. My nose is itching like crazy now. See, the biggest thing I did wrong was itch my nose, like rub my nose. The second I start rubbing it, it starts itching like crazy. And only when I'm sitting here. Any other time, it won't bother me. Any other time, it won't bother me at all. I really do feel like I'm about to head right into an ambush. And I feel like the game is telling me to get up on this little hill. Oh! What did I just say? Oh, you bitch! I'm taking your dignity, you ugly heffalump. Sorry, my nose is itching, my eyes are itching, everything's itching. No, you're dead. She ain't got nothing to take. Did I not just say I felt like I was about to be attacked? I just got those words out of my mouth. Also, better roads my ass. You guys see this, right? How bad that looks? Okay, I believe this is Hamar's shame. Okay, she's not hostile. If she was, she'd have been done attacked me. Yeah, that's just a hunter. I believe this might be Hamar's shame. I could be wrong. But I think it is. I think it's Hamar's shame. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the thing about Hamar's shame is, it's where we have to go when we get that damn dog from Laud in Falkreath. I'm tempted. What are we doing again? Oh, we're after that courier. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead and go after the courier, right? We'll go ahead and do that quest line. It's just a bunch of running and asking questions, and then she's being attacked by bears in a cave. We'll go help her, that sort of thing. Okay, they're not gonna attack me. If they were, they would have been done. Pulled their swords out at least by now. I say that, watch me be wrong. Anyway, let's talk to them.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Okay. I know I was at Helgen.
Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by.
I will help you. I do feel for people.
Thank you, traveler.
It's part of my
Be safe.
nature.
And don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
His eyes were gorgeous, and she was like looking over his shoulder like, don't be looking at my man.
Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. He had silver eyes and she had gold eyes. Were they werewolves? Is that what's going on? They were werewolves? And they were roommates. Anyway, what I was saying was something about something I can't remember. Oh yeah. We're gonna go rescue and then pickpocket the lady courier with the blonde hair and the blue eyes. She'll be in a cave. I believe it's Honeystrand Cave. Anyway, I think I'm gonna be attacked soon. It's been all of 5 minutes without an attack. I could just go to Honeystrand Cave, but I don't think it'll trigger until I talk to the people at Iverstead. Anyway, I thought there was like either a fox or a rabbit or an anteater or a giraffe or an antelope or something. I guess not. Anyway, so yeah, we gotta talk to those people first. But after that, after we get the letter for Thrice Bitten, we're gonna go ahead and go to Hamar's Shame and clear it out so we can get through it quicker. Ooh. Bitch, no! Get away! Get away! Get away! Okay, yeah, it was just the two. Something told me. I even said it, didn't I? Every time I say something about I'm about to be attacked, what happens? I'm psychic. I'm psychic. I wish I could say I'm about to be, you know, a winner of the lottery. I wish I could say shit like that. You know what, you guys? Tomorrow I'm gonna win the lottery. Watch me win the lottery. Watch me fucking win the lottery. I have to say it like it's an inconvenience in order for it to work. Okay, so should I turn here? It looks like there's somewhat of a path. No, we can go around the mountain. We can go around that mountain. I'll be coming around the mountain when I come. I don't think that song is copyrighted. I don't think it is. It's like a nursery rhyme situation. I don't think those songs are copyrighted. I could be wrong. I'm actually not going to stop at the Alchemist Shack. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I'm trying to pick flowers though. I want to fucking pick flowers. Probably for picking flowers. Or not. Maybe I can't pick flowers. Isn't this like a big spot for like... Okay, I see that. But I thought there was like a spot right here on the side of the road for like a bunch of butterflies. Or Luna moths or something. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm just wrong. I hear it. I don't see it. I heard it. I heard it. I heard hooves on the road. Which, by the way, that's a really good way to alert people, hey, there's deer or elk or something nearby. Just saying. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, hello, friend! Hi, friend. Goodbye, friend. I knew I heard it. I knew I heard it. I knew I heard it. He's running, though. Okay, I thought he was stopping, but he's not. Okay. No, I didn't say that. You said that. I don't know what you're talking about. See that? Oh, he killed the deer! He killed the deer that got away from me. That's the only time I'm fine with, like, someone stealing from me. You know how I am in World of Warcraft about, like, people helping me? Now, I don't like that. But I will say, fair's fair. I like it when I miss an animal. I don't like missing animals with my bow and arrow. But I like it when I miss them and then something else kills them and I'm able to loot their bodies. It's the only time that's acceptable. Look at your Honey Strand Cave. Okay. I was like, I knew I was close to something. Unfortunately, I don't know. You know what? Just for funsies. Hold on. Do you guys think that we should... I'm sorry, I'm scratching because I didn't put any lotion on my back and it's dry skin and it's driving me nuts. Do you guys think that if we go ahead and go in there, she'll be in there? Excuse me, or will that not be triggered? Sorry, I have hiccups and a burp at the same time. Or will that not be triggered by the quest? Like, is she gonna be in there or not? I want to go in there, but before we go in there, you guys, I gotta change my shirt. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. Give me one hot second. I'm not even going to kill the camera. I'm gonna let you guys look at my book and my background and everything while I go change my shirt. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. I very nearly streamed in the shirt, and I was like, no, it's cold. But I guess Joseph got cold because the sun's going down and the temperature's getting even more colder out there. More colder? It's just colder. More is the colder includes more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to put more colder, but I'm gonna say more colder. It got more colder outside, and so I guess the heat's been coming on more. Plus my blood's pumping and whatnot. I'm having fun today. And I'm a little caffeinated, so there's that. Let's go in. I just want to see if she's going to be in here. I just want to know. I've got to know. She is not, in fact, in here. That bear. Okay, so here's another thing. Here's another thought. If I kill these bears, right? If I go ahead and kill these bears. Wait, there's a body in here. Is she already dead? If I kill these bears, loot their bodies, that sort of thing, get rid of them. Will they be in here attacking her when I come back in a minute or two and she's in here? Asking for a friend. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just asking for a friend. Also, I feel like something's gonna come in through the entrance now that I've cleared the cave. It'd be cool if, like, another bear came running in here after her or something. That might be her. I don't know if that's a woman or not. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not being funny. I just can't tell the gender because A, I'm not wearing my glasses, and B, I'm not up on the body. And it's flipped over. It could be either one. Also, I know everyone's saying, oh, that's just too much and too woke and this and that. I would not mind at all a couple of gay storylines in the next Elder Scrolls game, and maybe, just maybe, a non-binary character or two. I'm just saying. Heavy spiked body shield? Okay, that's interesting looking. I'll take it. And that's a bandit, so no, it's not her. Anything else in here worth taking? Just out of curiosity. Nothing? Okay. So we still have to go to Iverstead in order to trigger her being in this cave. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. What's funny is, like, if you're heading to Iverstead from where you pick up the quest, the most logical place... There's bees everywhere. We will be looting those bees later. Alright, we're not too far from Iverstead. We're not too terribly far. Okay, so we're actually right outside of Iverstead now, so we don't have to sneak. We don't have to, but we can in order to kill the, well, maybe not. The deer are just running for, I haven't even gotten near you! I wonder. Wait, here he comes. I got them both! Holy shit, I got them both. Oh my god, that's on camera. That's on camera and that's on period. Oh my god, I got them both. Okay, I don't even care if there's slaughterfish in this water. I don't fucking care. I don't care one bit. I don't care at all. And just for that, I'm gonna manual loot and then I'm going to, like, Hunterborn loot them. I don't even care. First of all. Hello. There we go. Okay. That was pretty dope. I got both of them in the water. Okay, so they've really revamped Iverstead. I love all of the new stuff that we're getting from these mods. I really want to look around, but I want to get this quest done. So let's go do it. Look at these beautiful new signs. Aren't they pretty? And 3D, might I add. Not great 3D, but they are 3D. And look at this house. So sad. They were beautiful. Are you talking about the deer? There's plenty of deer in this game. I'll show you all the deer you want after we do this quest. Sorry. Okay, so who do we ask about? Oh, we have to ask these people. Okay. Narfi. We'll come back to Narfi in a little bit. Someone's staying out here. Oh, there's a mead. Oh, there's lots of stuff on. Okay. We'll talk about this area in a little bit. Hagravi Greywave.
Ah, a fellow traveler. Have you come to Iverstead to climb the 10,000 steps?
No. First of all, it's 7,000. I happened upon this place by chance. I'm supposed to be asking about
something in common. Believe it or not,
the courier.
At the pub, and I got a little lost along the way. I still have a lot to learn about the world, including how to stick to the
Monsieur,
ropes.
what are you up to today? I don't think I asked you that earlier. Did a female courier pass by here?
A female courier? Why, yes. She was headed south to Honeystrand Cave.
Okay.
It seems she had a run-in with the bear and dropped her satchel. I told her to forget about it, but she was a stubborn
He does
ass.
look a bit saucy,
She
doesn't
left
he?
not too long ago.
He's all,
If you hurry,
he's ready for the
catch her.
club. I was just saying I wanted a gay character and God gave me one. But which one? Was it Talos? Was it Akatosh? Was it Meridia? I mean, which one was it? Which one of the gods was it? Or divines, as they're called. Okay, so now we gotta go back to Honeystrand Cave. But now we can fast travel. We can travel. We love to travel. We've already cleared it, but I don't know. I have had my exercises and planned a few things. I'm looking forward to spring. I'm looking forward to spring too because, well, I say that. We'll talk about that. But I don't know if you've been experiencing this, sweetheart, but we have been experiencing a metric fuck ton of pollen. My car is getting coated in it. Oh, the Okay, we got him. All right, let's go talk to her. So the two bears that I killed are gone. Fine. But it spawned in another one. And I'm happy though to report because the last time I did this quest, it was 2 bears attacking her. Only cold, bleak weather. Yeah, we're having that right now. It's cold, bleak, and raining as we speak. But and that's the only good thing about the rain. Normally it gives me migraines, which yes. But it's washing the pollen away. Joseph's car is red normally. It's been orange the last couple of days. And mine is gold normally, and now it's a goldy yellow. So I'm happy. And I hate it because this is so ghetto. Don't judge me. The inside door handle on the driver's side has broken, so I have to let my window down to let myself out. Every time. And so every time I do that, the pollen gets stirred up and I inhale it. Or every time I close my door, you see this little of yellow. And again, it doesn't do any good right now while it's falling to wash your car because you'll have to wash it every day, multiple times a day to get the pollen off and keep it off. So I'm just waiting, you know? All right, let's put that away first of all. And then we're gonna loot the bear. She's looking at the bear like, what happened? He just fell over. He was attacking me and then he wasn't. You know what, okay, so first of all, we're going to just this, and then I'm going to take a potion of pickety pockety. I have 1. Okay. Note to Ingrid, 86% chance to steal. God help me if this doesn't work. You know what? Before we do this, let's go ahead and save. Let's save. I'm tempted to take her meat pie, but that sounds a little nasty, so. We got away with it. Okay, let's talk to her now and see what she has to say. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, I'm sitting here talking, she goes, hey, wait a minute, isn't that my letter in your hand?
Thanks for the assist. I owe you one.
She got some pretty eyes. No need, I just wanted to help.
You shouldn't turn down a favor from a courier. Especially this one. I'm the fastest thing on 2 legs you'll ever see. If you need a letter delivered quick, I'm your girl.
Okay, good. Good. And now we're gonna make this bear disappear.
I lost another letter. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Oh shit. I hope she doesn't realize that I have it and attacks me. I lost another letter. Wait. So that's common for her to lose letters? Maybe that's why I almost said something that got me in trouble. Let me hush. Let me hush. Okay, so we're gonna grab bees out of midair for a second. Because I haven't caught the first bee in game. And butterflies too. We'll grab those too. But I'm after the bees. Did you know that Skyrim almost didn't happen and it was because of the bees? I will explain. Yeah, there's a whole bunch more bees. I'm moving way too fast. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I don't normally move this fast. Anyway, Skyrim almost didn't happen because of bees, right? And I'll tell you why. Oh god, there's a lot of bees. Okay, I'm excited about this. When they were first making the game, every single time that they would load up the game, it would immediately crash, and they couldn't figure out why the game kept crashing. This is real. It's in the documentary that they made. You can actually watch this on your own if you don't believe me. I watched a whole dev interview about it. It was so funny. What happened was, and they couldn't figure out why, so they started going through the code one line at a time, and they're like, what the hell is going on? And I think what happened was they put in a quick mod. This is when they were still building the game and its engine was still a little twitchy and touchy and whatnot, but they put in like an executable, is that what it's called? Basically what happened was they were able to, I believe, and I could be misremembering this, but I don't know if they did it by going through each line of code or if they did it by like a mod or something, but I believe they no-clipped out of the cart, you know, in the very beginning of the game where you're being headed to your own execution, that cart where they're like, oh, you're finally awake, that sort of thing. And they were like, something is causing the cart to hit something, and because the game can't progress, because it's like hitting a solid object and stopping, the game is aborting itself, so it doesn't like crash the computer, that sort of thing. It would just crash the game to desktop. They're like, what is going on? So they finally discovered that, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they had originally given bees collision as a solid object. Bees in midair would have solid object. And anytime the game would randomly spawn in a bee on the path of the wagon, and it wasn't every time, it was just whenever the game would spawn in a bee. Can I please loot this fucking, I can't loot it. Can I loot these? Yes, I can loot these. And but anytime the wagon would encounter a bee, and it wasn't every time, but it was sometimes, it would encounter the bee, and because it had, you know, solid collision, it was causing, did I get it? I think I got it. The game to crash because it couldn't progress in the cinematic or in the traveling of... Oh yeah, there it is. I knew there was one more. I think in areas where you have these little beehives, if you okay, yeah, it's empty. I already looted that one. I know there's more bees. I can see that one. And what they did was basically they took away bees' collision. So that's why when you're running around in an area that is filled with bees like this, you'll watch them literally fly through a tree or settle inside of a rock or something, and then you have to wait for it to get back up and start flying so you can loot it. But yeah, the bees have no collision now, and there's no workaround for it for some reason. And it must be pretty game breaking because no modder in the 15 or whatever years that Skyrim's been out, no modder's been able to find a way to add semi-collision to bees to where like they have to like land. Oh, I'm gonna get you too. I don't think I got him. Nope, I didn't. He's running from me too. He's like, you're not gonna catch me. Anyway, yeah, no modder has yet been able to successfully add semi-collision to where instead of landing through an object, they'll land on it. Because for some reason, it's one of those weird things about the engine that crashes the game. Anytime a cart or a horse or a dragon even, anything that gets stopped that is integral to like a cinematic or, you know, something like that, it has to be able to, move. And bees crash the game. Isn't that crazy? That is absolutely batshit. Alright, so we've got, oh, I know what we said we were gonna do. We gotta go to Hamar's Shame. I'm getting so much better about I'm getting so much better about getting tongue-tied. No, I'm getting so much better about remembering A, my talking points, and B, what we're doing. Maybe I should do every stream caffeinated with my blinds open. Maybe sunlight's good for the brain. That being said, I'm going to have to close this because it's getting dark and people are going to be able to see in and they're going to watch me like doing all of this and think I'm talking to the wall because I'm in a corner, you know? Give me 1 second. I got to close this blind and then I'm going to plug this lamp in so I can still have light. Give me 1 second. Oh, I hate getting under here. I'm old, okay? Okay. Oh, it was already on. That makes it easier. I just realized I need to pause my game. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. Now you guys can see me a little bit better. I'm sorry about that too. Alright, so yeah. This is Hamar's Shame. It's part of the Barbas and Clavicus File quest line. And it's full of vampire. Excuse me. Also, I still haven't figured out... Hello there. I still haven't figured out, the mod conflict or the texture conflict I'm having with ice. Now, this is rock wall with snow on it, but if we come across actual ice, just bear with how trippy it looks. I'm really sorry. I keep forgetting about it until I enter a cave that has ice or snow in it. And then I'm like, oh, crap, I forgot about that damn mod conflict or whatever. He took it to the face. Damn, he really took it to the face. Jesus. All right, we're going to take the Dwarven Arrows, and you would think, well, he's a thrall, so technically he's still human. I was going to say, you would think he would have, like, vampire dust or something on him, but he's a thrall, meaning he's still fully human. He's just, you know, under their control. Oh dear, this is not going to be good. Also, she's standing there like, what's up? That might be a he. No, I think it's a she. Yeah. No soul gem large enough? I need to buy a bunch of soul gems. That's going to be so expensive. Oh. I think I may have actually shot her right in the heart. That's actually so cool. Okay. Blacksmith's potion. Gold necklace. War axe. I'll take the vampire dust. Well, I wasn't looking at that, honestly. I mean, if that's what you want to look at, I'm not yucking your yum at all. That's in the way. It would be cool if I could, like, thread that like a needle. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think I can get her. I doubt. Every time I doubt my abilities, something happens, and I'm like amazing. Oh, we got it. I mean, a win is a win is a win is a win. Okay, I just had a thought. I just had a thought for immersion. In the next Elder Scrolls game, how about you go into like vampire dungeons, right? And some of the coffins have vampires actually in them, and then as you're running around, either in combat killing them, they bust out of the coffins, or just when you walk past, they'll just explode out and like attack you. You know how like sometimes Draugr will exit out of sarcophagus? That'd be kind of, I mean, scary as fuck, and I would never want that to happen to me. But again, that would be so cool. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? I think that would be so cool. Why is this vampire cooking? I'm just saying, like, why? It makes no sense. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take the books. I really think I need to reinstall that mod that allows me to just pick the books up instead of reading them. But the problem with that is, well, I mean, maybe you could turn it on and off. You know, like World of Warcraft recently added an arachnophobia button to where, like, if you're an arachnophobe, you can actually turn that button on and it changes all the spiders, Nerubians, everything like that into like lobsters. Just lobsters. Which, to be fair, that's not much of a change. I'm just gonna say that. Lobsters are basically underwater spiders. I think they actually are considered arthropods, aren't they? Just like spiders. Well, spiders are insects, aren't they? Or are they arthropods? They have shells, they molt, they have a set number of limbs. Are spiders insects or arthropods? Monsieur, Google that for me, would you please? Fact check me. See, that kind of thing make the game a bit more sexy. I'm not talking about the nasty sex mods. More subtle. Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. And I feel like not only could they make it more sexy for the women, but for the men too. Give them dump trucks. You know, if they want to give, you know, the female NPCs bigger boobages, there's no reason why they couldn't. That's not what I meant to do. There's no reason why they couldn't give guys dump truck asses or other big things. You know what I'm saying? That's what them, that, you know what, you know. Yes, and, okay, yes, seductive dialogue. And actually, in some of the quests, they really do have that. Like, in some of them, and not just for mods, but, like, in some of the, other older games, they've actually toned it down in Skyrim, but in some of the other games, they have, like, bitch. Bye. Alright, I need to get around here so I can just shoot her in the tatas, in the chichis, in the chicharrones. La chicharrona! Instead of la llorona, it's la chicharrona. I just made that up. Okay, so I know I gotta go that way, but I believe, or do I have to go this? Oh, it's this way. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and loot this guy and then run back up there. See how that ice is real trippy and it, okay. I'm so glad. Okay, so a long time ago, and I mean years and years ago, when Big Michaela was still Little Michaela and Little Michaela wasn't even born yet, I downloaded, oh, through the head. Yeah, there's no coming back from that. I actually downloaded the mod that took all the clothes off of your NPCs and bodies and stuff when you loot them. Not the women, but the men, obviously, and gave them personality. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it out loud, but but the thing is, first of all, it gave every one of them the same personality, if you know what I'm saying. And after like the extreme novelty of it wore off, like haha, this is cute, this is funny, this is naughty, this is bad, it's titillating, that sort of thing. And then it just got boring, first of all. And then I got to thinking, you know what, sometimes I play this game in front of my mom or even my niece. I don't want to just speed loot everything, because when I'm not on camera and playing like my own playthrough, I would do that. I would just speed loot. Just open and take all, because I don't have to like really be as discerning and worry about time and all that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to pick these books up as fast as possible. It's not working. But anyway, yeah, it just that's not great. I wouldn't want my mom or my niece to see that. My mom would probably be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you would do that." You know, like she would be like the one to read me for filth. But if I accidentally looted that in front of my niece, first of all, wrong. Second of all, I would never forgive myself. Like, I never forgive myself. My niece is 19 years old, about to be 20, and as far as I'm concerned, she doesn't even know that boys are different from girls. As far as I'm concerned, all she knows is that boys and girls are exactly the same. She doesn't even need to worry about boys, and the only man she's gonna marry is Jesus, okay? That is the only thing that me and her daddy have ever agreed on in our lives. See how fast I looted that? That's how I used to loot things in the game. And I can do that now, no worries. But like with that mod, yeah, that was not a good idea. I mean, we've all downloaded a few mods. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no shame in it. Like, oh, okay, that's just like frost or smoke. I thought something was crawling on the ground. To Hamar's shame. Now, at one point in, I believe, Fallout, I installed the CBBE mod, which is the Caliente's Beautiful Body Enhancer. And it wasn't for nothing naughty, I swear. It wasn't for anything naughty. It really wasn't. It was so I could... That's not cool. That's not cool at all. It was so I could make a really custom character. Because that's the thing, like, I'm not a fan, and I've said this on camera many a days, because, you know, I have 32,000 playthroughs on Fallout 4. You guys know that is my crack cocaine game. That is the one I will never stop playing. I'm taking a hiatus from it for a little bit, because I've played it so much that I have no choice but to. Oh, there's nothing in that. Okay. If anyone likes feet, there you go. Rotten feet. That's for someone who likes rotten feet and necrophilia. Ugh. Just grossed myself out. Anyway, what I was gonna say though is like, only reason I downloaded CBBE was because I feel like the character creator in Fallout 4 is worse than the character creator in Skyrim. Yeah, you can kind of like really tailor the face, but your body, you don't have any sliders or anything. And in Skyrim, you do. You can make someone skinny, tall, heavy. I mean, like, I don't like that. Now, I will say the character creator in Starfield it's okay, but I still feel like it could be more. It could be better. There's supposed to be... someone sitting in that chair. And there isn't. Huh. I mean, that kind of, I mean, it just stopped my train of thought. There's always someone in this chair. And then I kill them, and then bad guys come from back here. Which means, oh, wait. I think I just saw a head. Shit. one of the reasons why I play Skyrim. Yeah. One of the reasons why I like playing Skyrim so much is I know most of it by heart, and so oh god, I'm so good. I'm so good with the bow and arrow. Usually. I'll tell you what I really want. There are some games, I'm not joking, there are some games, ESO's character creator, oh my god, I love ESO's character creator. Sometimes I'll make characters and then just delete them, just to play around with the character creator. You get to really tailor make your characters in that game a lot. Now, I mean, honestly, there are things I would see improving. Like, honestly, if you can make a female character's waist this big, like the size of my finger, and their boobies this big, and their butts this big, then by golly, on men, you should be able to make their butts just as big and something else. Maybe not nude. There's stuff like that for other games like Cyberpunk, for instance. When you make your character, you can choose everything. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, if they're standing there in their underwear, give them a little something to look at. God, I mean, I hate how toxic it is sometimes when you're like, oh, I can oogle my female character's assets all day long, but girl gamers who might have the same mentality, they don't get to ogle nothing. That feels a little wasteful. Oh, hello, friend. I didn't see you until you moved. Okay, so either my sneak skill has gotten a lot better, or these vampires have gotten a lot worse. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so there's one down there. Yes.
Something out there. Something's not right.
I got them all without breaking a sweat. Can I just hold on 1 second? Good job. Good job. Good job. Sometimes you gotta pat your own back. Sometimes you gotta smack your own ass. Sometimes you gotta choke yourself a little bit. No, that last part, I don't do that. I don't get down like that. But I'm just saying, you can if you want. I got all of them. Okay, so we gotta be very, very careful not to get too close to Clavicus here, because if you do, the quest could be a little different, because if I'm not mistaken, you can still do this quest line, but instead of, I'm sorry, my eyes are itching like crazy. Instead of you going and getting the dog, and the dog leading you in here and killing everything that way, and then you get the option of I believe, it just changes the quest line a little bit. You get a slightly different dialogue, but I actually wanted, hold on, what the fuck is this woman wearing? You're a vampire? And this is, what'd you do, raid everyone's closet? Like, what the fuck? I don't even want anything from her, really. Now, that's witch plate armor. I hate to, I'm gonna take this person's dignity. I really hate to. Where did I shoot him, though? In the face! I love that. I love that so much. He kept the arrow, of all things. He kept the arrow. Alright, and then, this is the master vampire right here. No, it isn't. Where is the master? Was that the one I just... Oh, the one I just looted and took the dignity from. That was the master vampire. Okay, I'm not gonna loot any of that down there. I am gonna loot the chest. Just looking. You know, it's entirely possible, and I could be wrong, but it is, in fact, entirely possible that when I come through here with Barbas, that it respawns entirely new bodies, like new vampires. So we may have done this for no reason. We may have done this for no reason at all. But you know, I thought I heard something. But you know, I stand by it. I really do. I stand by it. There's Hamar Shame right there. We came out like literally like right over the entrance. I thought I heard hoofs. Okay, so we have to go back to Falkreath anyway to turn this in. So let's go to Grey Pine Goods. It's right around the corner from Grave Concoctions. Isn't that the name of the place? I think it's Grave Concoctions. We'll go ahead and turn that in. Yeah, let's stand up and put that away. I believe it's called Grave Concoctions. I could be wrong. Move, Mr. Goat. All right, let's go turn this in.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Oh, well, he's not in here. Okay. Where's the guy? What? Well, it's not him. That's just a traveler. Wait. Wait. Yeah, he's in here. Who is this? Oh, Irilith. Okay. Jerrilith? Is it Jerrilith or Irilith? Or Yerrilith? Who knows? Who knows? Nenya? It's Nenya business. Okay, that's not him, but that... She has red eyes. Is she a vampire? There he is.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this.
Oh, it's Lucian! I forgot I had that mod installed.
Maven's going to kill me. It's just a matter of time.
Good news! I have your letter.
You got it back? But that means I'm almost free to ask. Was she dead?
I convinced her to hand me the letter.
Really? You convinced a courier to break her oath. And yet, for some reason I believe you. After all, you do have a way with words. Here, just take this gold and pretend we never met.
That is not what the word said at all. Now the reason, I forgot to read the letter. I meant to read the letter. Now the reason why I lied and told him that I convinced her to give me the letter was because if you tell him anything different, other than she was already dead when you got there, but if you tell her, like, I killed her and took it, or I picked her pocket, he's not happy about it. I mean, he'll say, you know, thank you, I guess, and give you a little bit of gold, but he's not happy about it. Whereas if you do it this way, it's the best ending. I'm not joking. It is the, I hate to say that, but it is the best ending. Alright, so, I guess we need to talk to Laud. I don't really want to, but I don't have any... Oh look, a levitating goat! Those are always fun. Would it be weird if, like, I got up under him and he took a shit on me? I'm not into that. I'm just saying, like, that would be weird. I'm not gonna come back from that one, am I? Okay, wait. I need to be tracking this. Where is Laud? Oh, he's this way. Oh, that's right. This is, okay, so she is, I don't know what the fuck she
What are you
thinks
doing that for?
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'll let Peppa calm down. Talk to Laud. Damn it.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town?
The guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down. I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company.
Hello?
If you are willing to retrieve him.
Oh, the dog. My bad. I'm fierce and loyal and beastly. I mean, look at this face. I can catch him.
Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
Okay. Okay. Calm your titties. Okay. So now, I go find this fucking dog. Okay. I think what we're going to do, you guys, because it's almost 2.5 hours in, is we're going to stop about here, right outside of town. Yes, right here. Save, and then, where are we going with this? We're gonna exit the game, and we're just gonna, like, run our mouths for a minute. But I'm gonna run my mouth in WoW for the last couple of minutes. Getting plugin dependencies unfulfilled. Tell me what you're talking about. Oh, we don't care about that. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Let me close that out. And I don't think I've brought up my WoW launcher. I haven't. But also, with my WoW launcher, I don't have to run Steam, so I can kill Steam, and that's less resources being used by my computer. Here's the thing: this is the one thing I hate about Steam. This is the one thing I hate about Steam. If you buy any game on Steam, even if you use like F4SE or SKSE to launch the game, you still have to have Steam running in the background to play the game. That's annoying. If you buy a game on GOG, make a desktop shortcut, you don't even have to have GOG running in the background to play that game. You just click on it and it launches. It's that simple. That's something I really love about GOG. You don't have to have an online connection to play these games. And to be fair, I generally tend to buy games. I've got a few that are modern games that I've bought through GOG, but I love it because, oh, I just realized I'm launching the game and I have to change so you guys can see the capture. I'm so stupid. All right, give me one hot second. I'm so stupid. All right, video capture device. No, it's game capture. Game capture. Give me a second. Give me a hot second. Specific window and wow. There we go. Close. And then I'm going to have to change its size because it's capturing it at like a lot. All right. Transform and then fit to screen. There we go. All right. And I'm going to move this. Oh, no, not that. Not that. This over here to cover up my my chat, because you know I was gonna say coworkers, my my guildies. I try my best to enforce their anonymity. I mean, unless they've said I don't care if I show up in your stream, my name and whatnot. Like, I'm funny about that. Let me. Okay, so I've been leveling Odin, right? This is my main. You guys know my main. She's been my main forever. She will stay my main forever. I leveled up Sylvanas. I finished leveling her in, Hallowfall, which, by the way, is my absolute favorite zone of this expansion. Maybe of all time. I've always said forever, I always wanted to live in Grizzly Hills, but I kind of want to live in Hallowfall, too. And then I leveled up Boomer. I also leveled up Poseidon, Boomageddon, and I think that might be it. I think I have 6 total 80s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 6. Yeah. And Aurora as well. But she's been level 80 for a hot minute. The next one to finish is going to be probably Belgarath or Khaleesi. One of those two. And then I will actually level Starbuck. Starbuck and Khaleesi and Sylvanas are my banker tunes, and each one is a different banker tune. Like, each one has a different guild bank. So I have 3 guild banker tunes on one account. Yeah. Anyway, let's hop back on Odin, because I'm about close to, I think, halfway to 80. I think. Oh, also, if my... Wait, hold on. I swear to God. If my... Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure my microphone is picking up correctly. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah. I think it is. I mean, I've been talking to you guys, and you guys have been responding. So if you guys can hear me, let me know. Anyway, so I've got a quest I'm doing. Here we go. I have to water the sheep. It looks like I'm peeing almost from a certain angle. And then I have to kick snakes. Literally, they're like little snake things that are aggravating the sheeps. They're not real, like, I mean, they're technically alive, but they're not like sheeps. They are, they're like living rock that have taken on the characteristics of sheep. They literally have moss and stuff growing on them. I think that's a really cool little touch. Her name is Gilbertha. That's a name, Gilbertha.
Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Every cat in Donegal, but I can't find Rufus. I'm beyond thrilled that Sheep is exactly where he was yesterday.
Order.
So there's Sheep. What if we found Rufus, you guys? Can we take Rufus back to her and then she gives us like a baby kitten or something? That would be dope. And there are other cats and stuff in the game. There really are. Oh, I've already watered that one, so I can't water it again. Also, you guys, I'll tell you something. You guys know, Sylvanas, you know, she's my beast mastery hunter. The first thing I did was come over here and see if I could tame one of these moss wolves. You can't, they're not tameable. I don't know why. I would love to have one of these. I would love to have one of these as a hunter pet. I'm not joking, bitch. Like, I would love to have a moss wolf as a hunter pet. Those could be exotics. I mean, I'm not joking. Like, I really want to tame a moss wolf. There's a few things in this game that I want to tame. There's a specific wolf rare that you can't tame. Wait, what is that? Lord Rogers? There's a cat named Lord Rogers! We gotta pet that cat. Is that a cat? That's a really big fucking cat. Look at that cat. Wait, I'm lifting the cat? Wait, what? Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. Custodian Lutgrid, let's talk to him.
You have a query.
Just the other day, I had a resident become inert. Means another unit to check. It's a lot of work keeping these units looking newly manufactured. If there were earthen occupying them, maybe they could keep them clean themselves. Oh, wait! Custodian! Oh, wait!
Return. Be ready.
Does that mean at some point I'm gonna get one of these little apartments? Oh! Wait, I think this is the embassy. No, this ain't it. But basically, you get like a little mini, like a little embassy, and the quest line involved is like make an embassy for the Alliance or the Horde, whatever. And you get to decorate like 3 or 4 things. You just basically click on something and it throws up a decoration. But oh, what's in here? What is this? What is this? What is this? Who's in here? No one, but it looks like there's a... Oh, wait, this place is shiny and... Oh, maybe the custodian was cleaning in here. Oh. Look at the little bed. It's so cute, isn't it? I love this. I love the little bookcases. Blizz, I'm sorry. Y'all did it right with the decorations. Also, what's this door? What does it go to? Is it a bathroom? Is it a closet? Is it a kitchen?
Moss wolves play a
I need to know. I want to know what's behind the door. Also, what's under here?
Eliminate the pests that burden them.
There's something down there. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna finish this quest because I'm not actually doing it for the loot. Although there is loot, I'm actually doing it for the XP. I'm trying to speed level this character because it's like yet another Fury Warrior. So I'm not as concerned with like doing as many quests as I can. I've been doing some quests on this character, but not like a lot, you know. Bitch, I watered you. There we go. Apparently she was extra thirsty. She was double thirsty. Okay, so we did that. There's no other quest. There's a world event now, like a special assignment. I don't know if I should do it because it's gonna require group content. Group effort. These cinder bees, they're not soloable. Not at my level. Not at my gear level. That being said, because it's like a world event and it's new, because just a day or so ago it was in another zone, there might be a lot of people running around killing these things, so I may not have to like group up. I can just like help people kill and I'll still get credit. I've done that on several characters. I did it on Poseidon, I've done it on Aurora, I've done it on Riondao, and I may or may not have done it on Sylvanas. I can't recall if I did it on her or not.
Cinder bees. Stunning, yet perilous creatures.
So what I do is I look around through the tree canopy to see if anyone's running around killing things. And it looks like there is somebody killing things. So I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help for a hot second.
I need a target.
And the loot that you get, it's okay. It looks like he doesn't want me helping him because he's not moving. So I'm going to... See, this is the difference between me and someone else. Like, I do this thing where I don't like other people helping me. I will help someone else who looks like they might need help. But that being said, if they make it clear through their character's body language, like just freezing until I leave, that makes it obvious they don't want me helping them. You know? And I'm that person who's like, okay, I'll respect your wishes. I will move on and I will find someone else to quote-unquote help. Doesn't look like there's anybody else in this area, you know what I'm saying? So we may have to actually get into queue. Can I please fucking get out of the trees before I pull something? Thank you. Thank you. I will say that guy was handling himself. He didn't need my help. I'm not... Well, he didn't need my help. He didn't need it. Okay, so... he or she, I'm not sure of the gender of the player, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, this person did not need my help. So, we're gonna have to queue up for group stuff. I'm already, like, 20% in, so if I can just do that 5 or 6 more times, I'll be fine. I'll have the stuff I need. Oh, and I got accepted. Now, calm down. Now, I'm not a fan of group stuff. You guys know that. You guys know that.
Stunning yet perilous creatures.
But I will help.
When their numbers surge, honey production halts, triggering extreme aggression instead. I'm out of range.
Who's throwing freaking raid icons on bees? Cinder bees. I got a little bit of loot.
I need to target something first.
I mean, I'm cool with getting... I mean, I'm at 63% already. I think they buffed this. I think they have buffed this because I don't recall this being like this freaking fast.
I don't have a target.
Hello, why are y'all? Oh, I see why you've got your little bee berries. I love that shattering throw. I'm not joking. It is so freaking cool. Wait. Let's loot this and then we will move on. I'm at 80% basically. Oh, I just realized not only am I at 80%.
I need to target something first.
But I'm also close to death. %. It's that fast, folks. It's that fast. I'm loving this. Can I just say that? I got it that fast. And also the best part is I got extra XP.
Honey making duties.
Yeah, I got extra XP. Now I don't really hang it around like I would, like, say for instance on my hunter, because hunters have leatherworking, and so I would be skinning everything. God, please don't let me pull those bees. I want this ore. There we go. Where we at? Okay, so we actually I need to go here because I want this. So the quickest way is gonna be there's a lift here. No, that's not the lift, it's right here. that will take us straight down. Well, not exactly to where we have to be, but very, very close to where we have to be. I will say I like these lifts, and you can tell this. You can tell. It's obvious, and they're not even trying to hide it. You can tell this shit right here is lifted straight out of Elder Scrolls. Like, I feel like I'm going into Black Reach every time I touch one of these things. Which is funny, because it is. Ah. Love it, love it, love it. Can I just say this also? Where the hell is Daddy Joseph? I have been here. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, you guys, and he has not come up here yet. Are you serious? I just talked him up. I need to talk up money. I need to talk up money, people. You know what's funny is earlier today, listen, Linda. Where you going? Okay. Watch your phone. Oh, you got, oh, that's where they went. I did have the babies. Give me a hobby. I can't believe you even put them on the floor. How dare you? He put our children on the floor. Oh, he put our children on the floor. Anyway, earlier today, baby, I was playing the game, and I kept telling him every time I would say it, it would happen. I'd be like, now, I feel like I haven't been attacked in like a couple of minutes. Watch it happen. And then I noticed a pattern. Every time I would say it, within a minute, I would get attacked. Just walking down the road. And so finally I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to start doing that with money. I need to be like, now watch me win the lottery tomorrow. That I want to, you know what? Let me just say this, guys. First of all, let me say this. I hate when someone says, I'm not going to play the lottery. It's only $1 million. Only $1 million? You know what? Even if, okay, so first of all, Uncle Sam takes their cut immediately. Before you see any of that money, you don't have to pay taxes on it because they take the taxes. You get like 60% of your winnings, basically, if I'm not mistaken. 60% of $1 million? Yes, please! I would take 60% of $1,000 right now, okay? That being said, I hate when people are like that. Don't be bougie because you are in the red. You're eating ramen noodles with hot Cheetos in them, okay? You don't have to say shit like that. Oh, we gotta get out of this. I'm just being attacked. I feel very attacked. I'm supposed to be, killing Scarden and collecting Earthen Memory Gems. Okay, so let's collect a gem and see what happens. It's 6% for each gem. And if I kill Scarden, it's a lot more, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I want to say I get more from killing Scarden. We're gonna kill this one and then track it. No, it's also 6%. I don't like the little fragments that I feel like I don't like that. I just don't like that. I'm gonna just say that and be done with it. All right, let's kill this. Let's kill the cursed miner. Oh, you thought you was gonna use that on me, did you? I think you have to interrupt them before they turn into the little 3 gem thingies. But you see how fast you can go through this. I hate when I get to this location and there's like somebody over here who just. I'm so glad I threw out that real quick. They want to like hit everything you're hitting. It's one thing, let me say this, it's one thing if like I ask someone for their help. I don't mind that. I don't know, maybe I'm just rude. I don't know. I've become more ornery and antisocial in my old age. I know that. I don't need to be told that I'm antisocial. Okay. I'm not doing that one. I don't like that one. Let me tell you about a thing that happened to me at my day job. and why I felt like this was too much. I'm gonna kill this thing and see if I get anything from this one. Everything is like 6%. Everything fills you up 6% on this. But what I was gonna say is okay. I don't mind being friendly for friendly's sake. I'm a friendly person, believe it or not. I'm really funny. I make all my coworkers laugh, even the ones that don't like me, or I don't like. I make everyone laugh. That's just, oh, I thought that was one of them diamonds. I thrive on making people laugh, and it's not really so much as like making people like me, like I want to be liked. It's part of who I am. I make, you know, these funny little stories. You know, I have things that I just like making people laugh. I like making people happy and feel good. Even if I get nothing out of it, it's just part of my personality. Alright, I got it. I'm out of here.
Thank you for doing what needed to be done.
So, what I don't like is if I don't like somebody and they keep going out of their way to try to make me like them. Like, they keep wanting to talk to me. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I've made it clear. Please leave me alone. If I already don't like somebody... Oh, I'm cursed. If I already don't like somebody, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I'm not going to like you. You will never win that battle. Okay? Also, there's a difference between being friendly, right? For the sake of being friendly, and being a thirsty person who just wants attention, even though you got a boyfriend back at the house. So this happened to me. It's been a while, but I don't think I've talked about it on stream. I've told Joseph about this, and he was incredulous when this happened to me. We hired a girl, right? And I already didn't like her. You ever looked at someone from a distance, and I mean, you haven't interacted with them at all. You haven't even witnessed them interacting with someone else, but you take one look at someone stationary, minding their own business, and immediately your gut tells you, I don't like this person. This is a bad person. You know? As soon as I took one look at this brand new hire on her, I believe first day, I immediately hated her. Like, I was like, I have a bad feeling about this girl. I do not like her, and fight me on this. I knew I was right. I knew something was wrong with this girl. I knew, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my earphones in. I'm gonna do my job, and I'm just gonna go about my day. Let me tell you. I had my earphones on, right? I hadn't turned my music on, but one of the things that affords me is personal peace. I'm able to, even if I don't have music playing, I can act like I do. I will literally like bebop around and act like I'm listening to music when I have nothing playing in my earphones. Nothing. And I would never do that around like the public or anything. This is like before we open our doors to the general public, and I'm just like trying to have some peace and quiet, basically. Not be bothered by coworkers who don't really need anything. They just want to get in between me and my music, my Madonna usually. Anyway, so I went walking past this girl, didn't even look at her. My thing is, like, I don't have to be your friend to work with you. I generally am friends with everyone I work with, but something about her I didn't like. So I walked past her, and I'm just like minding my own business, and she just stopped what she was doing, turned around, and she's like, hi. I kept walking. And she chalked it up to, I'm sure, my earphones. As she should. You know? She chalked it up to my earphones, right? But she was a thirsty hoe who just needed some attention, because that was not good enough for her. Wait, this is level 79. I don't know if I should try to kill this thing or not. I don't really know if I should, but there's ore in here, so.
It's too far away.
So about an hour goes by, and I'm actually working hard. Like it's my Wednesday, so it's like, it's a really, like, it's a day where I need to be on my A game, I need to be focused, I need to be worried about, what I need to be worried about. And I walked past her again, and she immediately, hi, how are you? Like, she was not going to be deterred. Again, earphones on. This time I had music. I knew she said something. I knew she said it because I could kind of hear it over my Madonna. And immediately I'm like, okay, she's going to be a problem, right? So we opened our doors to the general public an hour later. I love the music in this song, by the way. We opened our doors to the general public, and, you know, I can't have my headphones on, so I take them off. You know, I'm totally prepared to, you know, help any customers and be nice and friendly and, you know, just, you know, suggestive sale, that sort of thing. And this time I can't ignore her, and she knows this, and she's got me right where she wants me, right? We have some self-checkout lanes in there that they had just put in, and they put, of all people, her in charge of it, right? Now, I walk up, and I've got a drink, because I'm thirsty as hell. Not for attention, but I'm thirsty, because I haven't had anything for a minute. And then, I think I got, like, a breakfast bar or something. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, I start ringing up my stuff, and the reason why I use self-checkout exclusively, and not just at my job, but at every store I go to, I always, other than gas stations, I always find businesses that have self-checkout, because I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to interact with people. I interact with people 45 hours a week. Like, I don't want to talk to people. I get enough of that. I don't mean it to be ugly or rude, but I get enough of that. So I'm in my, you know, I'm trying to, like, get in my headspace for the day. And I hear her behind me, hey, how are you? And again, I ignore her because I'm that person. If I don't want to talk to somebody, I will ignore them to their face. But here's the thing. She knew by then I was ignoring her. She knew. There's no way she didn't know. There's no way she didn't know. This motherfucker. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to get to this ore. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna mount up and then hover over this, and God willing, I should still be able to loot it. Anyway, so she says that to me, and I ignore her, and that was the last straw for her. So rather than just be a fucking adult about it, and I'm gonna be ugly for a second, rather than be a fucking adult about it and be like, okay, so he's ignoring me, I'm gonna leave him alone, right? No. Let me tell you what she did. Let me get right here and fish for a second while I tell you what she did. What she did was walked all the way over and around and got right here. Right here in my face. I mean, got in my face. And she was like, I've said hello to you 3 times now. And I'm starting to take it personal. And I had already started paying. I'd already paid. I was waiting on my receipt. I took my bag and I set it down. And I turned and looked at her. I said, I heard you every fucking time you said hello to me. I said, and before she could say anything, she went to say something. I said, hold on. I said, I'm a grown-ass man that you do not know. You do not need to harass people. You would not treat your customers like this, would you? And if so, you don't need to be working here. I said, if you say hello to someone and they don't say hello back, leave them the fuck alone. And she's like, well, I was just raised that if somebody says hello, you say it back. I said, first of all, that's fine. I understand that you're young. I understand that you're a girl. And I understand that I'm a guy and you want my attention. That's not how this works. That's not how this is going to play out. I said, first of all, what you're doing is harassment. Second of all, what in the world made you think it was right to come confront someone that you don't fucking know. I said, what makes you think that I'm not crazy and won't follow you out into the parking lot and do unspeakable things to you? I could be nuts. I could be crazy. You could do the same thing to a customer who might think that you like them and do something that you don't want them to do. I said, if someone doesn't say hello to you, who fucking cares? Leave them alone. I said, also, just because you say hello to someone does not mean that you're entitled to that back. I don't fucking care if you say hello to me. I'm not going to say it back to you now, ever. Ever. I don't care if I end up liking you. What you've just done has made me hate you to the day you die. And and she went to say, she went to started getting ugly. I said, hold on. I was like, you're not going to act like a Karen and you're not going to play the victim. I have tried 3 times now to ignore you and you will not leave me alone. I was fine ignoring her not being ugly, but she got in my face. I was fine with her. She could have hollered at me from across the store and I wouldn't have reacted like that. But when you get in my fucking face, oh, it's a whole different Daniel. I got ugly with her. And then I happened to look over and about 30 feet with his back to me, he didn't hear what was going on because we were talking in hushed tones, was our district manager. And I said, you should be damn glad that that man is standing right there. I was like, because if he wasn't standing right there, you would get an even worse version of me. I said, I don't have to hurt you I don't have to put my hands on you to hurt you. I was like, but I'm this fucking close. I said, now, leave me the fuck alone. Don't ever speak to me again. Don't even fucking breathe my air when I pass by. Don't look at me. I said, just leave me alone. She goes, well, I was just trying to be a nice person. I was like, I'm not a nice person, which I am, but I wanted her to get the message that I don't like her. I don't want her talking to me. I don't want her saying hello to me. I don't want her looking at me. I don't want her breathing my air. I don't want her even thinking about me. So I walked away at that point, right? And I thought, oh, case closed. Oh, no. So after that, because I went into the break room, simmered down, I talked about it with everyone that was in there, and they were all like, oh my god, she doesn't know you, does she? Because I'm that one. I'm the nicest guy in the world until you piss me off, and then I'm like your worst fucking nightmare. Like, really, your worst nightmare. Like, I'm one of those malicious compliance guys who will smile in your face and stab you in the back with my words and my actions. Like, so anyway, I calmed down. I was fine. It was no big deal. And then I went back out onto the sales floor, and some of my coworkers who work up front with her were like, I don't know what you said to that girl, but the second you walked away from her, she walked up to us and were like talking shit about you, like we never should have hired you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, really? I was gonna let it go, which she did, but I immediately went to her supervisor and informed her of my interaction with her, and then what she was doing as soon as I walked away, like the way she was, and I don't know what she thought. Like, here's the thing, if you're new at any job, and this is gonna help you in the future, you guys, if you're ever new in a job and you have an opinion about someone who already works there, don't share that opinion with anyone until you know for sure that they're not that person's friend. Because I'm friends with everyone up there, and they immediately told me everything it was ugly too, she was ugly about it. And I'm like, I understand she was upset, but the thing was, she had no business being upset. She started the problem, she got the smoke, and then she was left looking stupid because I almost said something really ugly. Give her my attention. Plus, I'm sorry, but even standing still without talking, without gesturing, I still scream gay. What the fuck were you thinking, girl? Now, I thought it was just me, but then I realized, I thought at first, I was like, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm seeing something because I'm just ill with people getting in my personal space. Maybe she's not really a hoe. And then I started watching her. Not like for a long time, but I watched her for like 2 or 3 days because I'm sitting there thinking, and not to like get even or anything, but I was trying to figure her out. Because I was like, there's more to this. Like, what is going on? What made her approach me the way she did? Maybe she's gunning for my job. She's trying to rile me up, make me act crazy so she can get my job. Something's going on. And then I realized, no, she's just a hoe because she would not speak to a single female associate, a single female customer. She only talked to men, and it didn't matter if they were a customer, if they were a coworker, if they were a contractor, if they were a vendor, if they were a UPS delivery guy. She would only ever speak to men, and she had to be all this, like she would do all this, and she just, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, what the hell does she think she's doing? And then when I said something about it to someone else in management about the situation. They were like, but why is she acting like that? She has a boyfriend. I was like, what? Oh yeah, he's in here all the time. I'm like, what do you mean? Apparently, this guy knows the girl is a problem with guys, because at night, whenever she would work at night, because there's more men on night shift usually, he would come up here and sit in the front and like in the store and just watch her to make sure that she behaved herself. And then when she got on a register, she made the mistake of ringing him up, which you're not allowed to ring up anyone you like are friends with, know, or I mean, it's one thing if like you know someone from church, but you're not allowed to ring up family members. You're not allowed to ring up your husband or wives or your kids or your mom and dad. You're not allowed, because I mean, it's for your own safety. As well, I'm not a cashier there. I do something completely different, but she's a cashier. It's so she can keep her job and no one can say that she slid any products and gave them to them for free or gave them unnecessary discounts, you know, like, because we have like military discounts and like senior discounts, and we don't have employee discounts. God, I wish we did. But it's just so no one can ever accuse her of doing something like that. And everyone knew that the guy was her boyfriend because she told everyone. And then she rang him up like an idiot. Now, she left. I don't know if she was on suspension or what. She was gone for like a month or two. And I was like, okay, good. She's gone. I don't even remember the girl's name. But it was like one of those names for girls like that, if I'm not mistaken. When they told me her name, I was like, oh, that checks out. But then she came back, and I was like, what is she doing here? And they're like, oh, I know what it was. They were like, oh, well, she was away for something to do with college. She went on like some kind of trip with her college. I'm like, oh, okay, college for hoes, okay. So now they all get licenses and diplomas in hoism. But I was just like, I was done with her the moment she said hello to me the first time. Because it wasn't like, she was just like, good morning, like, you know, just doing her job. And I walked by and she was just being friendly. It wasn't like that. She literally went, good morning. I'm like, bitch, I don't even know you. Like, I could literally be a psycho, which I'm sure I come across as one now telling the story. But I was like, you don't know me. Also, that first time ignoring someone, I had the earphones in, it could have been a fluke. Even the second time, but the third time when I ignored you to your face, not having any, you should have left me the fuck alone. She picked the wrong one on the right day, I'm just gonna say. I mean, you guys see how I act when a perfect stranger tries to help me kill something in World of Warcraft. What would anyone in their right mind think that was okay? Even if, look, here, even if, for instance, I wasn't the person I am, right? And I hadn't ignored her 2 times prior, right? Ignoring her that third time to her face, if this was still just the first time. Oh, I just turned into a Scargan. Oh, it's because I've got this. I picked up the cursed pickaxe. I forgot about that. That's actually kind of cool. That's really cool. Anyway, what in her right mind? And I told her boss, I was like, look, if she's comfortable walking up to me, a perfect stranger, and abusing me the way she did, I was like, she will do this to our clients that come in here and run off our money. And her manager was like, yeah, that's not cool. We can't have that. We really can't. And I don't remember her name. Oh god. And it was like, it was a name that like as soon as you heard it, you're like, oh yeah, that's her name. And you'd be like, that's why she acts the way she does. Like she was cursed with that name. But yeah, she picked the wrong one on the right day. That's all I have to say about that. Like, I'm not being funny. I'm not even being, like, harping on it, but, like, even the coworkers I like know that there are some days that I'm not as approachable just due to, like, migraines and stuff. That's not cool. That is not cool. That's not okay. Even Joseph, if Joseph ever got in my face like that, I would probably react a little differently because that's my boo. But he knows me even sometimes, the right time and the wrong time to approach me. And also, I'm not being funny, but Joseph also is a very considerate person. I'm not saying that just because to prove my point, but Joseph was raised right. Like, he's actually from a very... Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't roll your eyes. Don't make a face. But he grew up in an area that's not very safe. It's like the Chicago of the South, basically. But even he knows, like, you don't approach anybody like that. You don't approach a problem like that. Now, I'm the type of person, when like say for instance, I walk past someone, we had this rule there called the 10-foot, 10-second rule. Meaning if you're within 10 feet of them, you have to say, hello, good morning, or hi, how can I help you, within 10 seconds of it, you know? And that's all just good business, fine, no big deal. If I greet a guest and they ignore me, it does rankle me a little bit, and sometimes in my head I'm like, well, fuck my feelings. But I don't ever, like, I would never, like, get in someone's face. That's just...
I need to get closer.
You just don't do that, you guys. It's so not safe. And honestly, in the times and world we live in, you see people just going psycho for the dumbest things. You know? Just the dumbest things. So, okay. So, we're actually not where we need to be. We need to be heading up, not here, but to Hallowfall. Because, you okay? I hate it when he makes like pain sounds because I don't like it when he is in pain. We're going to do this quest because it's going to give us this trinket. Actually, the trinket drops here too, so we're going to do this one too. 545 and 545. The reason why I'm going to do both of them is because there's a possibility that one of them might auto upgrade higher. And if they don't, I can just sell the other one. Wait, what is... Wait. There's a rare down there somewhere? I'm actually not concerned with it. I just got dizzy for no reason. I think it's because I was talking about it and I got worked up and then I just kind of like... just turned it off. I had to go and change my shirt earlier while I was playing my game because I got hot. Because I got my heart rate up. Oh. And I even told everyone, like, watch this happen, and then it did. I've become very psychic lately. Like, you think Trixie Mattel might have some psychic ability? I have been calling the existential shots lately. Also, you'll be really, really proud of me. I talked about this on stream. I have gotten so good today with staying on topic when I'm telling a story or something, and finishing a point and remembering what I'm doing within like a minute or so of starting it. Like, because you know, sometimes I'll be telling a story or something, and then something will happen in game, and I have to stop what I'm saying so I can handle it. You know, like getting attacked constantly. But I've managed to pretty much complete every thought and point today. I've been on it today, you guys. This was my A game. Now, again, watch me win the lottery tomorrow. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that just be awful? Oh my god, I don't know what I would do. Well, first of all, and you know what's funny is everyone's like, oh, I would quit my job, this and that. I actually would not quit my job. I would immediately buy as much stock as I possibly could, first of all. I would buy Joseph not like a big flashy thing, but I would get him like a nice, dependable car. You know what? What was the thing you said you wanted?
I don't even know how to change sometimes. Well, it's hard to stick to one thing. If just saying that you didn't have any limits,
if I had no limits, I would still limit myself because people who have money don't spend money, first of all.
I mean, I wouldn't get anything like a Lexus or Mercedes like that, but I might get like Subaru or something like that.
Like a Subaru Outback?
Yeah, something like that.
See, that's nice. I'll tell you. Okay, so I can ask Joseph this question, and without any prompting, he can tell you the answer. What is my dream vehicle?
Oh, no. They don't make any.
Wait. What color?
Blue.
Yes, okay, so my mom, her
Someone
third
didn't get
husband.
the message. These
and
are
that's not the
urban resources.
we're not my bio
We
mom.
need to
Her
demand
third
their
husband
defense.
drove an El Camino, and I fell in love with El Caminos from then on. I've always loved El Caminos. They're so cool. I just love them. I just love them so much. I love them. And so, and I saw one once that when I say I fell in love with it, I fell in love with it. My dream vehicle, this is so nuts because when I say it, people are like, really? That doesn't seem like you. But my dream vehicle is a powder blue El Camino with all black interior and chrome accent. I don't know why, but that is, I saw that once, like I had a coworker somewhere at a job who had one, and I was like, that is beauty personified on wheels. Like, I've always loved them. And honestly, an El Camino is pretty much the same. It's like a smaller truck. So if I had to like haul a couch or something, I could. Or if I wanted to, I don't know, like camp out on the back of the truck one night, look and like under the stars, we could throw like an air mattress and some blankets. It's the perfect size. Plus, it's a truck. Believe it or not, I like functional vehicles over flashy vehicles. Like when I was very, very young, for a while there, I wanted a Dodge Viper because I got to sit in one at a car show once, and I was like, "Ooh, this is nice." But as an older person, not old, but mature, you know, I'm about to be 40 years old, and Dodge Vipers, first of all, I don't think they make them anymore, but they're incredibly low to the ground. Like, you have to get down into the car or up out of it, and I don't think I'm made for that kind of shit anymore. I'm just not. Also, there's a rare here we're gonna kill. Oh wait, he's a level 80. We're not gonna fuck with that. He's probably got a lot of health. The level 80s, until you're 80, you don't need to tangle with them. I killed one on this tune yesterday, I think, and it was, when I tell you, it was a battle.
The hungering pool and attack.
But anyway, so
cleanse the pool of their
I'm
filth.
supposed to be killing Cobus, but I really want the where's this damn, oh, it's underground. What is it, first of all? It is Weeping Bismuth. Actually, I don't want that. I don't want the weeping stuff. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, like, okay, so, honestly, you guys are gonna think I'm stupid for saying this. You'll be like, wow, you're gonna have that kind of money. First of all, I want to keep that kind of money. Secondly, also, I have absolutely no problem with buying a nice used vehicle. There are some used car lots that actually offer warranties, like limited warranties on used vehicles. Now, you have to go to like nicer used car lots. You can't go to like some mom and pop place like Honest Carl's Jeep and Go or something like that. You have to go to like a real like licensed used car dealership, which technically they're all licensed, but you guys know what I'm saying. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot about this. I was on my way to work this morning, and I passed a cop who had pulled someone over, and I was thinking, you know what? If I ever get stopped by the law and they were looking for Joseph, and they'd be like, "What kind of car does he drive?" I would be like, "Oh, a Toyota Civic or a Honda Corolla." And I would just make something up. I would be like, "Oh yeah."
Why would you get stopped by the police looking for me?
Because we're together, and you know they would know it. Because I know half the cops in this town because they come in my store. Yeah. But yeah, I would just make something up. Like if they ever came in my store looking for Joseph, like they couldn't find him, he was running from the law or something. I'm sorry, he's my ride or die. I ain't turning him in for nothing. Plus, he's from a place where snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to test the limits of mine and Joseph's relationship like that. I would rather just us be in a happy place. You know what I'm saying? I would just rather that. But yeah, I would just make something up. I would be like, oh, he's a, I would be like, he's a three-legged Asian little person with a wooden leg with a kickstand. Like, I would just make some shit up. It's turned into an episode of, I would just make something up because you know, you protect the ones you love, especially from, you know, people that you don't. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, these guys are hitting hard. I'm like freaking dying here. I'm just trying to kill like 7 more Cobus. God, and there's like none because everyone's killing Cobus right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one didn't like hit as hard. That last one though, he was kicking my arse. Anyway, so yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff today in like Elder Scrolls, like what my wish list is for like new features or content or immersive things that they could add in the next game. Please don't forget. Oh, no, thank you. I don't have to help you people, and I don't want you helping me. That's just the way I'm built. As far as, I know what I was gonna say. Don't forget, you guys, that the next patch for World of Warcraft comes out in, like, basically a week's time. It is gonna be the 11.1 patch, and it's gonna be the Undermine stuff. Now, according to, and I haven't really watched like a lot of videos on it. I've just like heard a few things from like Failure and a couple others. The thing to remember is it's a lot of content, and if you're like me and you're not a fan of like vehicle mechanics and stuff like that, but you want to play the content, just know that you can actually traverse the new zone in regular vehicles. You don't have to use the drive feature if you're not comfortable with it, like me. Like I'm not comfortable with vehicle mechanics. I never have been. I never will be. It's not my scene. It's not my jam or my jelly. I guess I'll kill him. Try not to go near that shaman because he looks like he's gonna try to help me again after I've said no thank you. Alright, we got that one. Now we gotta go light a torch.
For now, their threat is gone.
I really love this zone. And I'll show you why in a second. It's really simple. First of all, I love those Dawn Towers. Who wouldn't love the Dawn Towers? But that right there, look at that view. Look at that view. Look at the material, Mama. Look at the material. I love this view. And while I'm not actually a fan of the Dawnbreaker dungeon, because it's, when I say hard, it's freaking hard. Like, I hate it. But I will say, it's a masterpiece in both A, storytelling, and B, using what they've got. Like they've been really pushing the bleeding edge of dungeon design lately, because going forward, I believe every expansion going forward is going to, even if it's just in one zone, every expansion is from now on going to have one zone in every area. You know, like, I forget which one it was in Dragonflight, but they're going to have one that's going to encompass an entire zone. That's something new. Like before, whenever you would go to a dungeon, you'd go through the little swirly gate, and you would be in an interior instance usually, unless it's a raid. But like, it would also be like this little cordoned off area. If it was outside, it would be like inside a walled-in area, you know, or like on a tiny little island, you know, something like that, or on a mountaintop that you can't get down. But in Dragonflight, they added one. Matter of fact, we can actually find it real quick. Dragon House. I know it's in the Inaran Plains. It is this one, the Nakuda. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I've got hiccups. The Nakuda Offensive. It takes place the entire zone. Now, you can't leave the zone. If you do, I think you just leave the instance. I could be wrong. But it actually requires you to fly around in the zone to different areas, different locations in the zone, and clear those areas before you go back to the center, I believe, to clear the center, the final boss. That was genius in some ways because it'd never been done in WoW before. Like, never, ever been done in WoW before. Oh, let me get away from that. Let me get away from that. I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. Thank you. Also, I'm going to hippity-dip jump over here so I don't pull that guy. And so now they've done the same thing with this zone. They did the Dawnbreaker. Where's the entrance to that? I honestly don't know. It's right here. Yeah, the Dawnbreaker. You get on that airship and you fly around. And they actually one-up to themselves. Not only do you fly around on the Dawnbreaker across the entire zone, but at certain times you have to actually hop on the back of either a provided mount or one of your own. I can't remember. And you have to use dragon riding, or dynamic flight as it's called now. And you have to like fly around in the air and do aerial maneuvers. And then you also have to fly to specific locations in the zone and kill things. And it's like, at some point in the game, the devs have to stop because at some point they're gonna have you flying around doing arithmetic while making tea and doing cartwheels in midair while your hair's on fire. Like, at some point they're gonna have to stop. But I do like the fact that they're trying their best to like utilize every part of the zone in dungeons. Makes so much sense. It's
but it never disappears.
Now that being said, I would say that it's probably easier, I'm just gonna say this, it's probably easier to do the Dawnbreaker dungeon with a team of real people. I did it as a follower dungeon because I hate people, you know. Plus, if you mess up in a follower dungeon, you don't get a lot of shit from AI characters. Although that'd be kind of funny if in the next expansion they add a little shit talking. They'd be like, guys, we died, everyone buff up again, you know, like that sort of thing. Like, I wouldn't mind that one so much, because you'd be like, is the game giving me shit? I think that would be funny. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, so we've got another one here, and then we've got this one. Disobedient Beast Slave released. You know what? I think I can do that one. We did this one actually just the other day, like maybe a week or two ago when we got on Sylvanas, but we're gonna do this on this tune because we can, first of all. Because also, you can land on these cages and release them that way. It's actually kind of easy. I don't know if I can... Yeah, he can't reach me. Oh, yes, he can. He can, in fact, reach me. We're gonna land on this one. I have to release 12, so I'm going to be doing combat at some point. But the ones I don't have to, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna fly over. Oh, it just turned into a scarred, and I was like, what was that? Something else. I like not necessarily always having to have combat as an option. Honestly, just hear me out. I don't play rogues anymore because they've changed them like 84 times in the last 2-3 years. So I don't really play rogues anymore. But I wouldn't mind if in the either Midnight or Last Titan expansion, they take us through some more class identity stuff. And like they make it where like if you're playing a rogue, I'll just go ahead and kill it. If you're playing a rogue, you can just sneak around and do this quest. Because you guys know, if you're a druid, you pretty much can fly around and do everything without having to do combat. It's probably one of the best and worst features about playing a druid is, on the one hand, if you're playing the druid, you can get in and out of some situations without lifting a finger, really. But if you're not a druid and you're running around clearing areas so you can get to a specific item and then they swoop in and ninja that's not a good feeling. That makes you hate those people. I cannot. tell you how many times I've had to stop myself from talking shit, mad shit, about someone being a leech and a coward on my hard work. I don't respond well to that. Part of that comes from being around people who like to steal. I can't stand thief. And that's thief behavior. And part of it comes from, you know, not wanting to be around people. Oh, I didn't get... Wait. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I thought I didn't get quest completion for that, but I did. Sorry, itch. Alright, 3 more to go, y'all. 3 more. And then we will have this. I'm really just trying to, like, farm enough XP. I may end up doing it off camera because we're at 3.5 hours, guys. I'm gonna finish this one on camera, this particular world quest, but then I'm gonna go do others off camera. What's up, Bammy? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great night. How is your Wednesday? I almost said Friday. It feels like a Friday. This is my Friday because I'm off tomorrow. I hope you're having a great night. And if you're not, it's going to get better, I promise. Because you get to hang out with me. I'm trying to get away from those guys. I just got one more cage to find. Let me find one more cage. Hopefully I can find one where I don't have to, like, kill anything. But, oh, there's one way down here. I think I can get this one. There's only one guy to kill. I'll do that. I'm doing really good. I'm gonna hit 80 on this character. That'll be like my 6th or 7th, either 6th or 7th one. I can't quite recall. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be hitting level 80 on this character. I'm gonna do it off camera because, I mean, we've been running for 3.5 hours, and I know Joseph is just about ready to knock me out. What is my, hold on, what is it? There it is. I was trying to get my, I've been having an issue with, for some reason, sometimes my mouse has no problem going to my second monitor, and sometimes it does. So, I've just been fighting with it. Anyway, I had so much fun today, you guys. We got so much done in Skyrim today. Oh my god, we got so much done. We cleared Hamar Shame. We cleared out Silver Gloom Cave. We cleared out Embershard Mine. We cleared out... What was the other place? Oh, Honeystrand Cave. Twice, in fact. We pickpocketed a courier. We did so many quests. We helped the Jarl of Falkreath. We got the right to purchase property and start building our home in Falkreath if we want. We don't want right now. And right now we're just trying to farm rep with like 3 more people so we can become Thane. Oh, we also got Runil's journal. The guy who is the priest of Archay in Falkreath. We helped Thrice Bitten. So hopefully after Laud, that should be the 3rd person we help, and we should be able to become a Thane. Oh my god, we got so much done today, guys. We killed so many elks. We killed so many bears. We killed... Actually, I had some really cool elk kills tonight. I was stunned, actually. So, and we picked up a whole bunch of stuff for the Dragonborn Museum, so I'm really excited about that. So on our next stream, which is Friday, we're going to... We parked our character somewhere. I don't even remember where. We parked him outside of... Oh. We gotta go pick up the dog for Laud and go do the Clavicus Vile questline. That's what it is. I knew it was something. Anyway, if you guys like my content and you'd like to see more of it, please consider going to my YouTube channel. I have it linked below in the About Me section, as well as my TikTok and my Blue Sky account. Thank you guys so very much. I had so much fun. Now remember, this is my final week of streaming 3 nights a week. I'm going to Wednesdays and Saturdays only starting next week. So that means that I'm still going to stream on Friday, and then next week, no more Mondays. We're just going to stream Wednesdays and Fridays, starting at 4 p.m. like normal. But the reason for that is so I can stream longer, and I can actually still, you know, have my day off the next day. So thank you guys so much. I had so much fun. It was a blast tonight. We really had a great stream. I'm so proud of how well I did tonight with like my brain and my ADHD. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you guys get a lot done. And I hope by Friday you come back rested and refreshed and ready to go. From me and from Daddy and